Okay, chat, I think we're almost ready to get started. So I guess I'll make a small correction. I think I said that we were going to be playing Ys 3. That's not quite true. We're playing chronologically the third game in there, but I believe this is actually the fourth game. I'm just double checking real quick, chat. Indeed, it is Ys 4. Oh, Kirk's checking out the store. So I think we'll get started into Ys 4. So I actually don't know anything about this game. I was gonna say I played a little bit of Ys 3 back on the SNES actually, but I have not actually touched Ys 4. So this is a Odys-Ys into the unknown, I suppose. So let's see how it looks, chat. We can adjust as needed. We're gonna try doing a full screen game with the chat. We'll see how it looks. So I reset the chat on one of the things, but not on this screen. So one moment, it should still have some chat for us to take a look at. Let's switch over into the game proper and see what it gives us. There we go. I gotta work a little bit on the look and feel of it. So I just gave it a little bit of a darker background there. I might pump up its darkness value, or its transparency, be a bit more opaque. But we'll see how we feel about it in the meantime. So I'm gonna leave the chat in the upper right for now. And I'll make small adjustments to it, I think, over the course of the playthrough. But for now, I can see that we've hit into a load screen. There are no options. If you're curious, unlike the first two Ys games that we played, chat's asking if Memories of Celceta the remake of 4. Indeed it is. So one thing I'm just going to denote is that, kind of like Ys 1 and 2, the options menu is like when you first boot the game. But unlike Ys 1 and 2, this one, even if you launch it from the desktop, it does give you all the settings. Unlike Ys 1 and 2, where I had to launch it specifically through Steam to get the option to have options, which confused me the first time I played because I was like, how do I fix this? So this game does not seem to have this issue, so I'm assuming they ported this later over to Steam, and they figured things out a little more. So I have not saved a game, I have not tested it beyond maybe about 10 minutes, I have not read any of the dialogue. So I have no idea what this is going to be. So chat's wondering if we're skipping Ys 3. I'm doing them in chronological order. So unfortunately, because I have this up, I don't have the list in front of me. But basically, it'll go Origin 1, 2, then I think 4, 3. We're going to skip 5 because there's not a remake of that. Then I think 6, 7? I'm not quite sure about the last two, but for now I know we are definitely doing 4 and then 3, and unfortunately 5 was never re-released at any point, so I'm not sure what they're waiting on at this point. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that they did some things out of order. Now, what I did see from the opening cutscene is there should be a familiar character from this game that we already saw in Lacrimosa. So I'm going to try to play it as close to story chronologically as possible, and I'll just make a note of when Lacrimosa happens. As I feel Lacrimosa by itself is pretty standalone, whereas I feel like definitely Origin 1 and 2, they were all tied together pretty well, and it would have been kind of weird to play them in the opposite order, to be honest. But let's start a new game and see what the game has in store. So we have our classic Easy, Normal, Hard, and Nightmare. Well, chat, I want to see what the average experience is going to be with Memories of Celceta. I'd rather play normal well than fail terribly at nightmare mode, because again, I have no idea what to expect with this game. So we'll start it here. We're not going to go to easy, chat. We don't do that. Unless it's a game like Zestiria where we kind of give up hope, we will keep it on at least normal. It's true. They definitely missed out on easy mode. Adult Christian, an adventurer of great renown whose exploits are widely discussed and hotly debated to this day. Okay, it's not an auto scroll. See, chat, remember Lacrimosa? It just went through that dialogue so fast. I remember that. But this time it lets us pause a little bit. So let's see. His enterprises are recorded in over 100 volumes of personal travelogue. Oh no, 100 sequels, chat. Which paint a vivid picture of the world and set imaginations of those who read them ablaze. Indeed, a significant number of historians continue to believe that the Age of Discovery came about as a result of Adol's travelogues and the thirst for adventure their contents spur. However, readers have often found themselves wondering at what point Adol Christian, born in a poor village high in the mountains, began referring to himself as adventurer. Historians and scholars have proposed countless theories to address this, yet in truth, the answer is recorded clearly in one particular volume of Adol's travelogues. So, presumably, they're trying to say this game that will have 100 sequels, which, I mean, is, like, very bold of them. I'm sure they could get up to, like, 20 if they keep going. I'm sure they could do it, chat. The adventure I'm about to recount took place 200 years after Adol left his... Oh, not 200 years, excuse me. Took place 2 years after Adol left his homeland. I was gonna say, Adol the Ageless. 18... Wait, he was only 16? Wait, whoa. Well, so he was somewhere between 16 and 18 by the time Ys 1 and 2 occurred. Interesting. 18 years of age, his curiosity at its peak. Where would his thirst for the unknown guide him next, and what wonders awaited him there? It's like, yeah, chat, that threw me off of, like, 2 years after he left 18 years of age. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't think he was 18 in the last game. He's like, yes, he transitioned into manhood by killing God twice. Take that, God. Or excuse me, Darm. Let us look back on the events which occurred in the great forest of Celceta and share in Adol's passion for adventure and discovery. So the way this is written, I guess Adol is dead? I guess that this is what this is implying. He's been on hundreds of adventures. Because this is not like spoken from Adol's perspective. His travelogue sounds like it's maybe something he's writing. So presumably he just became the world's most successful author. It's true. I haven't saved the world yet, chat. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Frontier city of Kaznan. Hello, very, very blocky cat. Welcome to the land of PSP. If the chat is curious, I do have it on maximum settings, and it still looks very angular, but that's okay. Actually, I think Adol looks fine. Just the cat looks a bit weird. Oh, chat, we all know who red-haired youth is. Why does it even pretend we don't know who this is? Seems very tired. A couple of miners are talking nearby, and they say, "Hey, I've turned 16, you ready to kill God?" Hey, you heard the latest news? Seems they found another gold vein. Competitive miner and calm miner say. Oh, they're like undulating, chat. Look at them undulate. Yeah, I heard the head miner went to check it out a while ago. Way I hear it, there are veins all the way into the Great Forest. Huh, this gold rush business really never lets up, does it? Still, are they seriously planning to start messing around in the forest? Don't even joke about that. Going near that place isn't worth all the money in the world. Can't spend it if you're dead, after all. Chat loves the undulating. It's fine. Chat brings up a very good question. I'm not sure how different it would honestly look on PS4. I don't know if they did like an HD remake of it or not. It's possible. I will acknowledge the game exists there, but I don't know if it's like a straight up port, because I know they like to just let you play PSP games on the PlayStation, so without first-hand experience, I'm not able to answer that question. A knowledgeable man says, "Can't believe it's been 5 years since Celceta came under Roman control, and only 2 years since Adol saved the world, and the city has never been more active." Old merchant says, "A happy accident. The Romans don't give a darn tootin' anything about us. Until they struck gold, they couldn't even be bothered servicing the roads around here. Well, I hear there's going to be a new governor general soon. Chat, where have we come across a potentially purple-haired governor general before? He said for what it's worth. Who cares? Nothing's gonna change. They just come over here, put all their effort into lining their own pockets, and then as soon as the money runs dry, the cycle starts over. I suppose you're right, but wait, hang on. Familiar character, chat. Looks like a Roman officer. And a pretty hot one at that. I wish they'd at least end the war with Altago so I could do business in peace already. Couldn't agree more there. Feels like they're just dragging their feet at this point. Speaking of dragging their feet. True chat, where do you go from saving the world? Oh, apparently we walk into miners. Watch it, you idiot. Look where you're going. Wow. Just take that, hero. Ado was completely exhausted. He couldn't even muster the energy to stand up. He was so exhausted, he de-leveled himself. Rash Miner says, that all you got? Kids these days, I tell ya, no backbone at all. Where am I? Who am I? Oh, Adel. You could float on that land all you want. Chat, we can all relate to that. We just kind of pass out in the village streets. That's how it became more relatable to me. So I'm like, I've done that too. Ooh. Well, I think I found the villain, chat. At least 2 villains. Oh, she exploded into puzzle pieces. Gotta unravel the mystery, chat. Oh, I like the dark clouds over there. That bodes well for us. Oh no, another tower. No! No more towers. Stop it. I was gonna say, the other person's really lucky he didn't bump into us and explode like everything else did in the previous games. Why, hello there, Peach. Goodness, life is full of surprises. To think that someone would wind up collapsed in a heap in the middle of a bustling city like this. Oh, chat, we have options. Thank you for helping me, or I don't remember anything. Well, I think Adel would be one to be polite. I don't think Peach really cares about her amnesia, so I'm gonna start going for thank you for helping me. Well, fortunately, I think I have a few spare rooms right now. I should be able to give you somewhere to rest at least. It's just Storm Tower again. Chat, we can never escape the tower. Every game will have a tower, inevitably. So take it easy for a while. That was a nasty spill, and I hate to see it happen again.
Adol? Is that you, Adol?
Oh no. We're suffering from JRPG. Who is this?
There you are. I finally found you.
It's me, your old pal Durin. I don't know who you are.
I told you to let me know if you managed to make it back alive.
Who's Adel? Who are you? Who are you?
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, that's really not funny. Especially since I just said my name 2 seconds ago. It's Durin, remember? But never mind that.
You did it.
I can't believe you came back alive from the great forest of Celceta, of all places. They say when you set foot in there, you lose all sense of direction and never come out again. I was gonna say, it's our old pal, Suspicious Man. Yeah, where's Dogi, chat? Chat, we should be immediately suspicious. I did not see Dogi in the intro. Supposedly lots of gold in these woods, but Espani and Rome both keep their distance, so there's no map to be found. I tried to stop you, man. Once you stepped out of that gate, I thought you were a goner for sure, like all the others. But here you are, proving me wrong. You're my favorite source of dearest friend. Well, I think we figured out why he's here, chat.
All right.
Now, straight to business. No offense intended if I cut to the chase, but I am an information dealer after all. I want all the intel you've got about the forest, and don't you dare skimp on the details. Well, I don't think we remember anything, so he's gonna be very disappointed. Try winging it? We'll just tell him the truth, and we'll save a little bit of time there. I know, how are we gonna get through the walls? That's why we were stuck there for so long, chat. Adol confessed to Durin that he lost all his memories. What? Come again? You gotta be kidding me. Do you not even remember who I am? Or you are, for that matter.
Oh boy.
What the heck happened to you in there? Actually, forget I asked. In fact, forget we ever had this conversation at all. Well, we're amnesiacs, so maybe. My instincts are telling me you got yourself into some big trouble in that forest, and I want no part of it. Sorry, man, don't take it personally. I just know a bad deal when I hear one. Wow, chat, we got abandoned by this guy instantly. He's like, oh wait, you can't get me, buddy? Bye. Oh, chat loves the shiny characters. We might adjust the graphics a little bit more. We'll see. We'll compare it again, chat. I'll look between streams. I just set everything to high, but I do agree, everybody is really shiny for some reason. Miner goes, hey, what's wrong? We've got a problem. The mine. There are monsters in the mine. Stop. Chat, if they just stopped mining things, there would be no issues. Chat, how many issues were caused in this world by the mines? Let's see. Origin, East 1. Technically, East 2 is a continuation of East 1. East 4. It's 4 games, chat. What? So, monsters just showed up in that newly dug tunnel? It does lead to some old ruin. No surprise there'd be monsters in a place like that. Either way, times like these are what we have the Roman army for, right? Oh yeah! Leo. Where's Commander Leo? Miner replies to all the townspeople talking with, He's not here right now. It seems he's out doing some sort of military training exercise. Even worse, the soldiers that are still here are just panicking. They have no idea what to do. Seriously? Man, they're really useless. Finally get a chance to do something useful for once, and they just freak out. Are there any miners who didn't get out in time? I don't know. It was every man for himself in there, so nobody really paid much attention. Chat, this is what happens when you dig too deep. Can't blame them for that, I guess. Anyway, we can't just sit around. Let's get to the mine. Right. Let's all die in the mines. Here we go, chat. Victims. Oh, Durin no wait us. Sounds like there's a whole lot of trouble down at the old mine. Adol, I'm gonna have a look. See ya. So we're getting... Oh, Xbox default shown. oh, silly game. I'm not playing on an Xbox controller. Let's see. Move left and right with D-pad. A to talk. A near exclamation mark for things. Additional options. Addition to the original configuration settings, further customizability has been added specifically for the PC version of East Memories of Celceta. Open the camp menu, then options, and select additional options to see a full list of the new settings added on the PC versions. Okay. So I guess we could take a look. We got the party button grayed out in the upper right, so chat box is not really blocking anything of importance at the moment. Well, the first thing we should do, chat, is save. So it seems we can have 300 save files. That seems a little excessive, to be honest. So it said options. Change party AI settings. Oh. I guess we're getting a party in this game. Change the difficulty setting. Difficulty may only be lowered. Okay. So I didn't see these options when I first booted the game, so let's boost the voice volume. I'm gonna lower the sound effect volume. I feel like everything else is about where it should be. Chat can let me know if it's like too quiet or anything. Yeah, these are the settings I'm playing it on. Is there a way to make it not as... Fast shadow, soft shadow. Change the point light settings. Oh, so we have flash guard and stuff in here. Interesting. Simul flash allows for performing a flash move immediately after successfully flash guarding, effectively stacking the effects of both maneuvers. Note that a successful simul flash depends heavily on the enemy attack timing, so will not always take effect. I don't see why we would disable this, so I'm gonna leave this on for now. So we're exploring, chat. I don't think I saw some of these options when I was booting up the game originally. All these at the top I definitely did. I'm not seeing anything to me that stands out as make the character not as bright. Just gonna leave it on default. I mean, color-wise, other than the shiny characters, I think it looks okay. I'm not sure if the point light does it. I'll have to play around with that a little bit between the streams, but we'll start it off with here for now.
Find an opening! Focus on offense!
Okay, so that... My right control stick does not maneuver the camera. It makes me shout commands. Oh. Okay, so up and down apparently control the camera? I could zoom it in really far if I want to. I probably want to play it zoomed out, to be honest. I'm not sure... Oh, there we go. Yeah, we'll play it, like, pulled out to here. I think this is probably okay. What do you have to say, Peach? Things like this have been known to happen on occasion during mining excavations. I just hope no one gets injured. Don't worry, I'll keep a spot reserved for you to rest. But it looks like I'm gonna have to get ready to accept some injured people in here as well. Sorry, but can you wait until I finish setting things up? So we're level 1, 75 health. I forgot to check our equipment. What do we have? So, we have a sword, but we don't have a sword, so I don't really know what that means. We got the leather plate, which seems to offer a variety of resistances. So imagine the red to the snow are elements, so probably like burn, poison, shock. Actually, no, the other one's burn, and then freeze. I don't know what that first one is then. Guess what to... Oh, maybe it's made magic resistance? Not really sure. Apparently, we have a light sturdy breastplate made of tan beast hide. What skills do we have? Nothing. Items? We don't have items. Artifacts? We don't have artifacts. Journal, record of his adventures. I guess we could check his journal. Okay, so he's gonna capture the plot in the journal. Okay. So this is a way to summarize it. We gotta explore together, chat. We have to figure these things out. There's apparently a whole list of achievements we could get. Excellent kills, chat. Ooh, harvest points. That sounds familiar. That sounds like something they used in Lacrimosa. What do you have to say, Loluca? Normally the inn would be getting quite lively about this time of day because of all the miners returning from work. Sorry, chat. Every time I say the word miners, I'm just thinking of like the 6-year-old kids or like 8-year-old kids like Tarf showing up and just getting drunk in the bar. I sure hope they're all okay. Various quests are displayed on the board. Oh, but we can't accept any. That kind of sucks. His name is Mucho. As opposed to Macho, it's Mucho. A monster in the mines? Are you gonna take a look at it as well? Make sure you don't relax your muscles then. Keep them fired up like a pickard on a stick. Bruh! I'm a man! I'm pretty sure that's how he... I'm pretty sure he didn't want to say man. I'm pretty sure he wanted to say, like, I'm a man. Let's just barge into these inns. These inn rooms. Nope, nothing to steal. Ooh, that one's just... Oh, they're all closed. Disappointed, chat. Yeah, this definitely feels like a predecessor to Lacrimosa, which is not a bad thing. Yeah, we are, like, eternally glowing white. Saving progress. Open the cam menu in the lower right. Yeah, we already figured that out.
Don't let him hit you.
So evasive focus is the one if I hit right.
Let's get him.
Attack focus is left. And also move with the D-pad. So we slowly... Oh, that's actually gonna bother me, chat. So this is a fixed camera. I can't have the camera face where we're running to. I'm gonna have to get used to that. Evan says, monsters? What kind of monsters? I want to see them. I really want to see some monsters, even if it's a quick glance one time. Lyle says, I can't believe Evan actually wants to see a monster. He really is fearless. I'm scared just thinking of them. Oh, PSP games. Mine seems to be the place where something big is happening. Adel tried to ignore adventure, but the game would not allow him. This appears to be a back alley. There's no reason to be going this way right now. We'll go there later in the plot. Okay, we can't open that door. Whiny young man. Hey, when's Commander Leo gonna come back? It'll be too late if he comes back after more people get hurt. Somebody needs to tell him to hurry up. Soldier Hoover says, oh, well, you see, just wait a little longer, please. We'll sort things out. The miners don't seem to have come this way. Why, thank you, Invisible Walls. Alright, so let me go this way. What happens if I try to go to the upper right? Does it also complain that the miners did not go this way? This way seems to lead to a large building. There's no reason to be here right now. Adel, you'll eventually you'll like it. I know. Chat, the game is like, no, you must go this way. The bottom right looks like we'll be assigning 4 skills, so presumably the 4 face buttons will do something when we're in combat. So hitting square on the PlayStation controller lets me go to a quick item menu. I don't know what triangle does. Oh. Commotion seems to be coming from the opposite direction. Listen, game. So I have like a tumble roll, but sometimes I just do like a quick dash. I'm not sure what changes which one I do. Because holding the button a long period of time makes them roll, and tapping it quickly still causes them to roll, so I'm not really sure what the difference is. So presumably I can't jump in this game, because hitting the normal jump button doesn't do anything. Okay, I also can't interact with that door. Can I interact by going over here, or is it going to complain to me again? This isn't the way to the mine, Adel. You must adventure. And some woman says, mining sure is a risky business. I just hope they will make it out okay. That's not Leo over there, is it? Actually, it's a woman, so I suppose not. I don't remember seeing anyone like that in the Celestian army. I like the 3 different soldiers that look different than the other soldiers. Then the one guy who's so cool he doesn't even wear a helmet into combat. So I believe we've met her before in Lacrimosa, and her name escapes me, but we definitely rescued her last time. So she says, what is taking so long? Hurry it up. Get the injured out of there. Yes, ma'am. The safety of the miners is our highest priority. Make certain all of them are accounted for. Understood. Oh, it might be Griselda, you're right. Huh? Who's that now? That's Governor General Griselda. Good call, Chris. Good memory. She just got here recently. Seemed Commander Leo is away on business today, so she was assigned here in his place. I'm a little disappointed, to be honest. I came all this way to the mine so I could see the Romans screw up, not do their jobs. Guess you can't win them all. Are you the last? No. The head miner and a few others got trapped in the room the monsters came from. Please help them. Counting the head miner, how many are left? 3, I think. Understood. You may rest now. We will see to it that the others are rescued. The room, chat. You two. There are miners trapped inside who need our help. Make the necessary preparations and head in immediately. Sancho says, but we haven't received any orders from the commander yet. This is an emergency and I am in charge. Prioritize the safe rescue of the miners above all else. There is no need to eliminate the monsters inside. Panza says, Hey, Sancho, who's higher ranked, the commander or the governor general? The governor general, of course, idiot. There's no time to waste. Move it. Yes, ma'am. Oh. Funky. What happened to the graphics there? Is that on purpose? I hope it... Oh, chat. Graphics went a bit weird. Governor General seems a heck of a lot more dependable than Commander Leo. Jim, you can't say the same about those soldiers, but let's wait and see, I guess. Maybe she could whip them into shape. I was gonna say, the appearance of the save orb made everything go weird. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. We're gonna have to play around with this a little bit. Nobody has noticed that they're like pixely lines. Well, hello there, high definition graphics. As you progress, you'll find certain locations and objects with target circles appear. Switch to the appropriate character. Touch the circle or Y to activate the character action. An event will appear. If the circle is red, use a different character. Touching the light. Adult can regain lost memories by touching the orbs of light. Okay, chat. So I want to experiment with two things. One of which I will do on stream. One of which I will do off stream. So I'm going to create a second file so I can play around with the graphic setting a little bit. But let's touch this to make the weird graphic thing go away. Hopefully this should fix it, chat. We'll give it a minute as it goes in. I'm not sure why it looks like that. He began to feel a light headache and hear voices echoing inside his head. They say, Adol.
My ears when I heard that you repelled one of Sis's knives with just your sword. She never misses.
Oh, we're actually getting voice lines. I was about to joke that the voices in his head tell him to burn everybody, but I mean, this works too.
I honor the skill and courage you have displayed by crossing the territory of the beasts.
Yeah, he might not look like much, but his skill with a sword is really something. You'll have to fight me one-on-one sometime.
I double checked chat, and apparently that is intended. That is not meant to be a bug. I wanted to just quickly troubleshoot. Apparently they thought that was okay. It just looks really weird to me. Adult's maximum health increased by 10, so I think we were at 75, so we should be at 85 now. Sword? Was I a swordsman? Adel, you were holding a sword. Adel felt an uncontrollable urge to get involved. It was simply too much to bear. He had to try to help resolve the situation. Open the camp menu and select memories icon. Memories you've regained can be rewatched as many times as you wish. Okay, well, we have fixed the sparkly graphics, so we will continue with the game. Again, chat, apparently that is intended according to a very quick search. Let's talk to Durin. Oh, I guess that's the new Governor General everybody's talking about. Seems like quite the go-getter from the looks of it. I know it's not very nice, but I kinda came here just to see the Romans running around in a panic. I certainly wasn't expecting this. That Governor General Griselda actually behaves competently. Oops, talked to him again by accident. Traveling Merchant says, I wonder when Leo's gonna show up. He really does have the worst timing. But I suppose I shouldn't say that too loudly around here. Soldiers went, yes ma'am. Griselda says, there's no time to waste. Arrange for an additional personnel here at once. Miner says, he said there are 3 miners still trapped inside, but everyone else is safe and sound. You got injured, but fortunately no one's died yet. Not yet anyway. Now we just need the head miner and the others to come out alive. I really hope they're okay. Miner says, occasionally we'll stumble upon a ruin while digging, and strange creatures will start showing up. Well, then why do you keep digging? Chat, this seems like their fault. Like, we came across this really cursed area where this demon seemed to be spawning, so we said, you know what? Why don't we just keep digging more? Clearly that is the solution to all of our problems. It's not like this is the first time that's happened. Chat, you know, it's very rare that you blame the victim in this situation, but they were honestly asking for it. Chat, they are honestly asking for it. The closer we get to the Great Forest, the more vicious the monsters we find. This is why I've always been against digging anywhere near that place. Well, then don't dig to that place. Then Miner and the others got trapped in a room with a huge monster. I'm so ashamed of myself for not being able to do anything. How could I just run away like that? Miner says, you need to focus on resting, not blaming yourself, okay? It's not your fault you dug in towards the clearly evil ruins near the forest where everything bad happens. I mean, surely no one could have seen it coming. Come on, have a drink of water and calm down. Asnia Mine. Alright, so we still don't have any attacks. This has me a little concerned, but we'll keep exploring, chat. We look so happy in our profile image. Several boulders are blocking the way. It seems the commotion caused the cave-in. Chat, I can't stop doing this now that I know this button is here. You're gonna hear that a lot throughout the game, I have a feeling.
Hold on.
Whoa, hold up now. Yeah, presumably Durin's here. I step away from you for just a few minutes and find you wandering here alone? Where do you think you're going? I heard a strange voice. I don't know if we should admit to him that we're hearing voices, chat. I don't feel like that sounds good for our sanity. You know what? I think I'm gonna choose not to tell him this one time. Tell him to calm down and stay back. Oh no, I'm not letting this go. Am I just supposed to look the other way while you go get yourself killed, huh? I'll explain to Durin what happened at the mine entrance. I think I get it now. You're one of those people, aren't you? Nothing I hate more in this whole wide world than you naive, meddlesome little do-gooders. Wow. Well, that took a turn. Adel, this is why I didn't want to tell him about the voices. You just have to try and solve everyone else's problems. You drag everyone down with you while you're doing it. Well, I know better than to try and talk your kind out of these crazy stunts. But if you must go, at least take this. Give us a sword. That is a very different variation of the item get sound, and I'm glad I lowered the sound effect volume slightly. I don't want your corpse on my conscience. I can't believe you were seriously thinking of wandering in there barehanded. Come to think of it, if you've lost all your memories, does that mean you've forgotten how to fight, too? I'm gonna tell him maybe. That's really not something you should be saying with a straight face, especially not in a mine full of monsters. Fine, I'll come part of the way with you. Only part of the way, though. You got it? Ooh, I don't know if I should sass him. I think we should thank him, because he did give us a weapon. Said, sure, come on, let's get going. We can finally kill again. It's true, we do have a weapon. Well, no, I already figured out how to equip things. Don't worry, game. Oh, we got his little portrait. Extra skill is pulverizing strike. So our strength is now 11. We are indeed at 85 health. Where's our partner at? He's also level 1. He's got 10 more health than us. And he's got Brass Knuckle! Where's the wearer's fist and brass, raising strength? Oh. That's how you rotate in this game? Oh, that's weird. Wait, does that mean I can also rotate this camera?
Don't let him hit you. Focus on offense.
No.
Find an open. Let's get him.
No, it does not. I was just curious. I had to hold like the equivalency of a triangle button on the PlayStation, if you're wondering. Oh no, chat, not a monolith. Chat, no, not the monoliths. I haven't gotten the sound clip yet. Oh no. Oh no, I was gonna do that tomorrow. How did we come across a monolith? This isn't fair, chat. This is a pretty old looking monument. Oh no, chat. I'm like, okay. I have to play Zesteria after this to go get that voice clip, because like this would have been like the perfect time for it. I did not think we were gonna come across a monolith that quickly, but we found the monolith, chat. What? What did you just do? I only touched it. Yeah, I guess that is all what you did. Looks like it's been buried here for a long time. Oh well, let's just focus on getting out of here. No time to be worrying about old statues. Monument slash retrying. Oh no. Touching a stone monument restores all HP and cures status effects. Oh chat, we're gonna be seeing so many monoliths. On game over, you can retry from the last monolith you touched, or the last town or camp you visited. Okay, that's important to know. I mean, we could kind of imply that from other RPG logic, but it's fine. Okay. So I do have an attack now. That's still an item. I don't know what this does.
My turn.
Oh,
My turn.
I gotta swap characters. And he's got a skill of some sort. So what skill does he have? Shellcracker. Spins in midair, then descends, crushing enemies below. What does that look like?
All right,
My turn.
leave it to me.
My turn.
I think this button will use
Can't
it.
wait to see what lies ahead.
Oh, they actually have idle conversations. Interesting. Little pig bowl things. Yeah, these are monsters, all right. What are they doing this close to the entrance? How does it feel to hold a sword again, Adol? Do you feel like killing random villagers? It's a little heavy. No, it feels pretty natural. Oh, that's good to hear. Okay, try taking these monsters on by yourself to start. They seem pretty weak, so they should make a nice warm-up. Okay, so that's about what I figured out on my own, so it's just confirming that the back trigger is a guard. We've seen the character swap already. So L1 and R1 on a PlayStation controller swap, R2 is guard, X repeatedly attacks, and circle evades. Got it. So we learned a new skill. Okay, so I did it right. I think I just couldn't use it yet. So we'll do Rising Edge, which I think we've seen in the previous game. Oh, it won't let me use it for some reason. Maybe I don't have enough SP. That's what it is. I don't have enough SP. Ooh, aerial combo chat. Looks like your body remembers how to use a sword, even if your brain doesn't. Awesome, you learned a skill in that fight too. Make sure you equip it before you move on though. I'm clearly not going to acknowledge you just used it a moment ago. We know how to equip a skill. Hold your attack until the character flashes, then the next strike will be charged. Charge attacks gain SP. Okay. Okay, that's actually new. I don't know if I would have tried that right away, given that it's a kind of combo heavy game. So if I just hold it down, then I could do that. So if I let go of the charge, he'll still glow like that. So we have a split path here. Oh, I was gonna say I'm gonna see what's down this way, and the answer is disappointment. Oh, he wanted that coal, chat. He was going in. Excuse me. These monsters aren't going to be as easy to deal with as the last slot. My strike attacks aren't too effective against soft-bodied creatures like these, but your sword slash attack should do the job nicely. Oh wow, this really is just like the system right before Lacrimosa. That's interesting. So I think we're playing a more modern version. So I think this is pretty far in the timeline of Ys games that are made, because I feel like this is like right before 7. And no, I guess it had to be after 7 maybe. And then Lacrimosa was the latest game, which was 8. In terms of like actual game release, not the chronology. Because this was already in Lacrimosa, and I know the other games in the series are not like this. It says, on the other hand, there's tough looking ones over there might repel your sword, but my fists and kicks can smash them up good. In other words, we both got enemies we're strong against and enemies we're weak against. You focus on the monsters weak to slash, and I'll focus on the ones weak to strike. Got it? Makes sense that this came out after 7. I was kind of thinking so. The 7 I know was the first one that dealt with the party system, so that makes sense. This character, so we know about the slash, strike, and pierce. An enemy is difficult to damage, try switching characters. Yep. Look at enemy, or pressing L3 allows you to view its name, level, and weakness. Okay, I wasn't sure how to do that, so it's just the left stick. Got it. Oh, they made many Ys 4s, don't worry about it. So many Ys 4s. I feel like some of them were made by other companies as well. I'll double check the history, I think. We'll talk about the history of it next time. He's not bad. Starting to get in the hang of fighting again. Oh, and just in case you need it, I'll give you one of these. You received honey potion. Wait, our options are what is it or blush? You're so thoughtful. Chat, how do you want Adel to respond to him giving us a healing item? Chat, I'm gonna leave this one up to you. Oh, Yentos just says blush. Wow, Yentos was on the ball. Well, Yentos, since you just immediately went blush, we're gonna say blush, you're so thoughtful. Oh, what the heck is wrong with you? Don't say that kind of thing with a straight face. It's embarrassing. Anyway, that's a healing item. Always good to keep a few on hand. Your health's low and you think you're in trouble. Use one while you still can or forever hold your peace. Hello, Yentos. How's it going? So we have items. Use the tab. Makes sense.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me, chat. So because he only has one skill, let's just assign it to every button. Let's just not think about it. Durin is just a poor man's Dogi with the dash of Hummel. Kind of.
Leave it to me.
Oh, he just like tumbles all over the place. It's kind of fast.
Leave it to me.
So that's the guard. So it looks like I could just hold it down. It doesn't get rid of my charge attack. He's going real crazy over there, trying to reach the enemy. Got another healing item. I don't think I really need it at the moment, though. Oh.
Hey, Bonza, you okay?
I was kind of close on what I thought his voice would be.
Ow! Sancho! I think my leg's broken!
So his voice is what I thought it was, but I chose to spare the audience of what I thought it was. And unfortunately, it's exactly what I thought it was.
Stop whining, or the commander's gonna yell at us when he gets back. Go away! Shoo! Shoo!
His voice is something, chat. Chat, we have two options. We can say we're here to help, or this doesn't concern us. Let's just go. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine, chat, if I choose this, could you imagine if these characters can actually die? I would lose the chat. Oh my gosh, chat, do we actually go for the troll option though? I'll let chat think about it. I'll give you a few seconds, chat. Just think about it. Do we actually say that? Because we've definitely come across the joke characters. Oh my gosh, chat. Oh, I see let's do it. Okay.
Come on.
Come on, you're the one who ran over here first. You can't just turn tail and flee now. I'm not fleeing, I'm just helping the actually important characters, aka not them. Out of all the monsters we fought so far, these look the toughest. Just think this is a chance to review everything you've learned. Give them all you've got. So the button that doesn't do anything causes the extra skill to occur. Okay, that makes sense. Wow, I hope that wasn't supposed to be a boss fight, because that was a massacre. Oh, Panza. I'm not gonna voice you the way that you actually sound. Your voice is terrible. I thought I was gonna die.
Come on now.
Oh, come on. Now you're just exaggerating. By the way, who are you two? Oh, just a passing information dealer and his amnesiac do-gooder companion. You two might not be any kind of match for what's in here. You do well to head back. Sancho, let's do that. I don't think I could go on. My leg still hurts. Oh, geez, chat. I just looked at Sancho and I just realized he is not wearing a shirt and he is barely fitting into his armor. Oh no. Or not Sancho, I mean Panza, excuse me. Says I knew I wasn't cut out to be a soldier.
Oh boy.
Sancho says, suppose we might as well leave for now. He's not going to be of any use like this. Take care of yourselves, you two. Bye. Celcetan army's technically part of Roman's armed forces, but it's made up of more locals than trained Romans. As you can see, morale isn't exactly high. That means it's our time to shine. Let's keep moving. So we leveled up, chat. Let's take a look. Wow, we're at 105 health. He went up to 119. Don't think we gained any new skills. I have an extra skill, though. So what we'll have to do is we'll use his first, because we'll have an opportunity to see Adults at any point.
Leave it to me.
So let's see if we can extra skill something from existence. Ooh, swimming mechanic. So we have a bit of a shore to the left of us. Looks like the edge of the map is here, so it's not going to let us go any further. Okay, so we only have one path to go.
Here I go! Get lost!
If I'd aimed that better, that probably would have killed the other guy.
Leave it to me.
Seemed interesting. Man, he just tumbles all over the place, chat. We got filthy liquid, an iron ingot. Again, why do we put this in our inventory?
My turn. Take this! This!
Excellent kill. Is that when you like finish with a skill? Is that what excellent kill is? Adel's on a murder rampage. Do we have a locked door in front of us? Darn, it looks locked. Let's see. He's right. The gate is definitely locked up tight. Nope, it's not budging. Don't think there's any other way to go deeper into the mine, though. Let's look for a key. Yeah, sounds like a plan. There's gotta be a key somewhere nearby. That's how every door works. The chest is locked up tight. This too? Still. This is a much simpler lock than the one on the gate. No problem, leave it to me. Doran can open locked chests, allowing you to obtain the items inside with lock picking.
Leave it to me.
I love that he picks it open and he just kicks it. I love that. That is my favorite chest opening animation so far, chat. I kind of want him to do that to every chest. Looks like that did the trick. Right then, let's go get that gate open and see what's waiting for us behind it. So he's not bad. He's short range, but like decent speed.
All right.
Adel's still much faster though, so I don't really have a reason to use him over Adel, unfortunately. Unless the enemy happens to be strong against our weapon type.
My turn.
Oh, he doesn't kick the other chests. That's disappointing, chat. Okay, so we have a little area we could swim through. I could kind of boost forward while swimming, so this makes swimming a lot faster. Excellent kill, chat. Maybe it's just if I don't get hit, it's an excellent kill, I guess.
Leave it to me.
Not too bad, not too bad.
Leave it to me.
I'm assuming some of those things heal us. Oh no, Chad, another monolith. So that tells me... Monument is emanating a faint glow, that we're probably near another boss fight. We'll just do another save. It seems like we could kind of save anywhere. Also, it's kind of weird that when you hit the save button, it doesn't make a sound that you've saved, so I wasn't sure if it actually did it or not. Is that a monolith? Rhoda Droplet. Well, we are familiar with the Rhoda plant. Recovers 10% health, recovers fallen allies, so we got a revive. So we should start building up our extra gauge to do the Soul Breaker, just to see if that's any good. Huh. This place feels a lot different from the rest of the mine. It's like some kind of old ruin. It's like some kind of boss room. Why, hello there. Oh. The Awakening Armored Beast, Odys-Ys.
Hold on.
Is this the monster that started all the trouble? Watch out, Adol. If you don't want to die, you better hurry up and remember how to fight. Nice. Gain SP with charge attacks. Use skills to charge the extra gauge. At least an extra skill. Okay, so it's just confirming that skills build the extra gauge quicker. Got it. He doesn't seem to be doing a lot of damage, but it is kind of annoying that he keeps doing that attack. I'm gonna tell him to just dodge for a little bit. Is there a faster way to do this? It seems like he's... Can I block the shockwave? I can. Okay, that's faster. And I block that. I can, but I take damage. Oh, and you can parry it. Okay. I told him to be evasive, and now he's just not attacking at all. That kind of sucks. Oh, I didn't have enough for extra skill. That's what was going on. Okay, so I'm still learning how to deal with the controls. I think I know what to do. It's just more like, I might change the controls a little bit later. I don't like that the dodge button is the furthest button. Yeah, he's pretty easy to dodge. It's just I have to pay attention a bit more. That's all. There we go, Chan. I think we got it. Yeah, it seemed like he did guard a lot of it, unfortunately, but it is what it is. We've almost beaten him. He's not a super hard boss, which is good. I don't want him to be crazy hard. Well, we went up several levels, it seems. I hit 4, our friend hit 3. So it looks like we can kind of like parry guard him, so I'll try to do that a bit more. So I think the issue is kind of like when I first played Black Ramosa, is my instinct is to dodge before the enemy does anything. And the game wants me to not do that if I want to do boss fights faster. So I have to get back into that habit again, chat. I have to purposely risk it to make it go faster, which is fair, I guess. If you take a bigger risk, you could kill things quicker. Let's see. Duran says, whew, that was close. But man, I've got to say, you're pretty strong. You might have lost your memories, but I'm starting to see how you were able to make it out of that forest alive. No one's more surprised than I am, or, oh, that was nothing. I think if we were to answer honestly, we're gonna say that was nothing. I could probably beat that despite only playing the game for like 10 minutes.
Come on.
Don't give me that. You looked as shocked as I am. Being naive is bad enough, but naive and reckless? You're not gonna live long if you keep that up. Man's voice says, you too. I couldn't believe my eyes. You actually managed to take down that huge monster. Oh no, I'm Wagner, the head miner. I'm just a passing philanthropist? What are these dialogue options, chat? I guess I'm gonna say we're glad he's okay, because then we could get an in room. I guess this is technically true. I can't thank you enough. You literally saved our lives from certain doom. As long as that monster was there, we had nowhere to go. At least none of you were too worse for wear. Thank goodness for small favors, I guess. Absolutely. I'm eternally grateful that no one was hurt, although there is something worth noting that occurred just in the next area. See, there's a strange statue there, and at one point it started to glow. That seemed to calm the monsters a bit. Might have just been my imagination, but I could have swore it actually happened. What kind of statue? What kind of statue? Well, it had wings on its back, very distinct. Is it like a goddess statue? Darren says, you look like you want to see it even more now, Adol. If you're that interested, you should go take a look for yourself. We, on the other hand, should be leaving. I think everyone's quite worried about us by now. Sure thing. Take care of yourselves. Oh no, chat. Is it a monolith? I promise I will get the voice clip by the next stream. Let's see, Durin says, so, you're into these kinds of places, huh? Well, we're here anyway, so we might as well take a quick look around. Yeah, no, Durin, you said you were only gonna go a little bit into the mines and you followed us all the way there. He's a liar, chat. I don't think we gained any new skills. Yeah, we just leveled. So we're sitting at 156 health and 16 strength, 15 defense. So I think we were at 11 before. So we are getting up a little bit higher in stats. And now we have more health than him, I guess because we did the killing blow. Yeah. Hey, what's that? I mean, it could be a goddess statue. It looks kind of weird. Is that the statue Wagner was talking about? Ada was suddenly stricken with a violent, intense headache. Adol. I... truly sorry, Sway. You return, false sanctuary. I have... Hey, Adol, you okay? Was it that voice you heard outside again? Hey, we didn't tell him about the voice, chat. That's not fair. The game made us tell him about the voice. We purposely chose not to tell him we heard voices in our head. We tried, chat. We tried. Apparently, we tell him anyway. You don't look so good. I think it's about time we head out of here ourselves. Oh no, it's the screen-breaking light. Suddenly, a light appeared before the two, concealing a small winged object inside of it. We acquired the silver wing.
Hold on.
Whoa, that sure wasn't here before. Where the heck did it come from? Sure looks old. I wonder what it was used for. Do you think this ruin has anything to do with the voice you heard? Calm down. Chat, we're gonna tell him to calm down. Sorry, I guess without your memories, there's no way you'd know. I know that when miners dig up the ruins, monsters sometimes show up, or other strange things start to happen. It seems like this is just another unsolved mining mystery for the history books. Well, I'm ready to go anytime. When you're done here, let's head to the surface. Is it an artifact? No, it's not an artifact. Oh no, it counts as a key. There's a different... Oh, artifacts are probably the exploring equipment. I forgot about that. Warp between monuments of the same color allows party to warp between monuments of the same color. So if I go to here... It's actually simple for me. We have fast travel, but I'm not 100% certain how to use it. Do I have to literally be in front of a monolith, maybe? Or maybe it'll tutorial us. The silver wing is shining brightly. It appears to be reacting to something. Oh boy, what now? It doesn't need a monolith. Is it resonating with that stone monolith? Let's take a closer look. The silver wing can now be used to warp between stone monuments. Examine a monument, display the warp menu. Okay. So we now have a new menu, but we're not going to do that quite yet, chat. We're going to tumble around a little bit first. I actually just want to save. Out of curiosity, was there something else in the other room? Oh, it does make a very faint sound when I do save. I hear it now. I'm just double checking. So there's no doors or anything. Maybe we aren't coming back here. Anyway, time to tumble out of here. Let's see. Chat, I tried to just walk through the mines just to get more experience, and it says, the silver wing is reacting to the stone monument. It would be wise to investigate further. Oh, game. You are just not letting me do anything. So I guess we're out of the mines. What? What just happened? This is the entrance to the mine, isn't it? How'd we get here? That monument just warped us. So many weird things have happened today, it's making my head hurt. Come on, let's just go back to town already. It would be best to return to town. Wow, chat. Denied. No adventuring for you, Adol. You are on the railroad. There are no alternate tracks. There is only one way, chat. There's nothing to even fight over here, right? Yeah, there's the rock. Oh, the rocks we can't do anything about. See, Dogi would have smashed those rocks, chat. I'm just saying. Dogi would have destroyed the rocks, the gate, the wall. He would have gotten them all, chat. What's going on here? Here they come, here they come! Good job! We all heard about you from the head miner, kid. Thanks for helping my friends, big guy. Excellent work, gentlemen. So you are the red-haired youth noted in the report. My name is Griselda. I am the Governor General of Celceta. It is a pleasure to meet you. What's all this commotion? Well, she introduced herself. We might as well introduce ourselves back. Adol, you say? A fine name. Fitting for one as brave, yet approachable as yourself. I, too, would like to extend my deepest thanks for saving not only the miners, but some of our army soldiers as well. Well, Griselda, that last one was kind of unintentional. We tried not to. There's more I wish to discuss with the two of you. But I prefer not to make this commotion any greater. Would you mind accompanying me to my office? Like how we can't say no to it, chat. We have to go to the office. We're going to the General Government Building, which was the large building we could not go to earlier in the northeast quadrant of the city. Still, this is quite the coincidence. I recently heard of a mysterious island called Asteria in the east, long cloaked in violent, impenetrable winds. Hey chat, we just came from Asteria. Yay, we left Asteria. I also heard that it was freed from its storm wall by a young, red-haired man, much like yourself. Look at that, chat. We understand that reference. We got out of there, East 1 style. Now that you mention it, I heard something similar from a traveler in the bar myself a while back. But there's no way, right? Regardless, I would like to extend my deepest thanks to you for all you've done here, Adol. And there is one other issue I would also like to discuss with you. She made us an offer we can't refuse. Yeah, it's very true. It's like the... I was about to make a Suikoden reference, but some people haven't seen it still. We'll have to replay that. I was going to say the drink the tea moment in Suikoden. But anyway, Griselda says, are you familiar with the great forest of Celceta to the northwest of here? Maybe, maybe not. I'm gonna say of course. I mean, the game is named after it. Well then, that certainly simplifies matters. It's said that few who enter the great forest ever return alive. As such, even our army has been hesitant to explore its depths, leaving it mostly an uncharted wilderness. However, we've recently received orders from Roman... Oh, I keep saying it's Roman. I think they're actually saying Rom there. Oops. From Rom, instructing us to find new gold deposits. We must make haste. I therefore have a formal request for you, adult Christian. Would you consider undertaking the task of mapping the Great Forest on our behalf? I'm not gonna say I'll need some time to think, because we'll just get rejected. We'll just say mapping it. Again, it is an uncharted wilderness. Few set foot within, and fewer return. Therefore, no map presently exists. You would begin a thorough expedition into the forest starting tomorrow, carefully mapping every mile. I cannot deny that it would be a dangerous task indeed, but you will be rewarded most generously for your efforts. Tomorrow, we will be formally announcing the quest, presenting the first able to complete it. I feel like that's not the right word, chat. Presenting the first able body to complete it with a large sum of gold. What kind of money are we talking about here? It will be awarded in installments based on percentage explored. In total, our budget is 30 million gold. Not bad at all. Numerous explorers and prospectors have already heard rumors of this and begun gathering here in Kaznan. If you are interested, I'd like to hear your answer as soon as possible, before sundown tomorrow, preferably. However, the hour is late, so please rest for the night. There's a room at the inn. I am hopeful you will think it over. Oh, Yensos is dropping the geography lore. So they're saying Assyria is the equivalent of real world Brittany, France, and Celceta is based on Spain. I can kind of see that. I was kind of wondering that, honestly. Let's talk to the guard. His name is Leroy. You're a lucky guy to be able to talk to the Governor General personally. It sure would be nice to get called inside instead of just standing guard here all day. If you're interested, I'd like to hear your answer as soon as possible. Oh, she has nothing more to say. Okay, we can't rob her, so I already feel disappointed, chat. Eddie says, what's up? Hoping to join the army? I'm sure you could tell just by looking, but this is our guard room. Is it? This is your guard room? Okay, chat, when you hear the words guard room, do you picture lots of bookshelves, a ladder, and then tables covered in books? When I hear guard room, I'm thinking more like a bunker room, or at least like war charts or something. I don't know, this seems like a library more than anything else. Sure, I guess we'll go with it. There's nothing worth seeing here, so I wouldn't bother staying here for very long. You might catch our cabin fever. I know, Chad, I'm sorry. He no longer has magic. Magic was canonically only given to us by the Celeria that we destroyed. Agent Bato says, so you're the warriors who defeated the monster in the mines, are you? Allow me to thank you for your efforts as well. We're greatly indebted to you. Knowledge is their greatest weapon? I mean, it's possible. I mean, that looked more like a guard room than the other room we were in. Mustachioed man. Oh? You're the swordsman who took down that monster in the mine, aren't you? Why are we introducing him with Bub? Why do none of these sound like things Adel would say? I guess we'll say damn straight. I thought so. How did I know, you ask? Because I'm a genius, of course.
I am the great Leo, commander of the Celcetan army and the finest swordsman around. Don't you start getting cocky just because you took down a little monster while I was away. If I'd been here, I would have defeated it in 1/10 of the time. With such skill and grace, you would have been left speechless.
Okay. I kind of... He speaks the way I think he does, but I don't have quite the right, quite the tone for it. So I'll think about it, chat. I'll adjust my voice to him a bit more. Wahahaha, indeed, chat. I was gonna say, I think the magic only existed because the Black Pearl was there. They did mention that a few times, so no more Black Pearl, no more Twin Goddesses, no more magic. So I guess we just let them seal up the Black Pearl. I mean, we didn't really seem to say anything else to them. Durin says, that Commander Leo is probably the most infamous man in Kaznin. I'm sure you could see why. Amazing how quickly you got involved with some of the strangest, most influential folks around. Yeah, he sounds like our sub-villain, chat. Let's see, exhausted Adol and Durin made their way to the bar. I think this has been the longest day of my life. So what are you gonna do about the Governor General's request? I'm gonna say we're gonna accept it. I mean, otherwise the plot can't happen. Huh? Really? That's surprising. Say, Adol, I have a crazy idea. How about the two of us accept her offer together? I really want that 30 million gold. Let's see, chat. Do we call him out for wanting the reward money, or should we actually ask him as partners? Given that I don't see him in the next game, I think I know what happens to him, chat. Yentos in all caps has shouted, call out. Let's call him out. Is it that obvious? You're right, of course. But it's not such a bad deal for you either, you know. I want the money, you want to get your memories back. And to get your memories back, you're gonna need to go back into the forest anyway, right? We make a map, sell it to the Romans, and I get some juicy info while we're at it. Everybody's happy. It's win-win. Chat, we now have a choice of saying, sounds like a plan, or I feel like I'm being used. I mean, both of these sound like something Adol would say, chat, but what would the Adol in your mind say? That's the real question we gotta ask ourselves. Give the chat a moment to think about it. Oh, just immediately being used. Nothing wrong with being used from... Nothing wrong with being used from time to time just means you're useful. Oh, Durin, that's not... It's not quite what that means. If we could both benefit, we might as well stick together. Safer than going into those woods alone, that's for sure. Adol and Durin decided to accept the challenge of mapping the Great Forest of Celceta. As it was late, however, they opted to rest up at the inn for the impending expedition. Oh, that is some weird inn music, chat. The next morning, they visited the Governor General because they had no choice to formally accept the mission, then immediately began preparing for the road ahead. We've acquired the map that we have to fill out. Now, I'm sure you're ready to explore, but let me first give you a rundown of the things you could do in Kaznin. First, quests. Here's how they work. Durin, we know how quests work. I'm not reading this dialogue, chat. We know about the quest board. We know about getting rewards from clients. We know where the quest board is. It's literally in the cutscene. Okay, let's go have a closer look. To milk a Fabros, client Mucho. You there. Yes, you reading this notice. Do you have what it takes to help me make a super special drink? For more details, talk to me at the bar counter. Oh, I can't just, like, pull them off the board? Okay, I just view them. So we get 1,000 gold. Soldier Wallace says, I want someone to run a small errand for me. Let me know if you're interested. I'm usually in the Celceta General Government Building cafeteria during the day. I don't think we've been in there yet. Purchasing iron ore. I wish to purchase 20 chunks of iron ore. If interested, please see me at the trading post. Bear on the plains. A ferocious beast notices Landgrits has been sighted on the plains right by the Great Forest. Would a skilled warrior be willing to defeat it? Leluka, the waitress. Did you check everything posted there? Hey, it looks like someone from this bar has put up a request. Hello, Mucho. Oh, I didn't notice you had a pipe before. Oh, look at him. Chat saying they're not a fan of Not Dogi. Man. No money lovers in this realm, apparently. No love, chat, no love. Convenient, I guess. Feel like accepting it. Go talk to him. Might be good practice. This guy's a little odd. Okay, so it just automatically adds it. I just wanted that confirmation. Oh, we understand what quest means. You don't have to tutorial us here, game. It's fine. By the way, you have a journal, right? You note your progress exploring the Great Forest, quests you've accepted, monsters encounters, materials found. If you write those kinds of things down, it'll come in handy later. It's always a good idea to take a lot of notes. Yep, we already took a look at those. That's all I've got to say about quests. Next, I'll give you a quick tour around town, so let's head outside. What if I don't want to head outside? Mucho says, that look on your face tells me you've something to say. Could you have seen my request on the board? That's right. So what is it you want us to do? Allow me to explain. Right now I'm in the middle of refining my finest product. Naturally, I'm talking about the almighty muscle milkshake. After some thought, I've decided on the perfect ingredient. The essence of the wild. Impossible to attain from livestock raised surrounded by domestic comforts. That, gentlemen, is Fabros milk. Fabros milk? Indeed. The Fabros is a strong, wild beast, which looks similar to a cow, found on the plains just before the Great Forest. And I'd like you two to go and milk one for me. Milking a wild beast, huh? Sounds like it's gonna be a tough one. So, is there some way to tell the males and the females apart? Oh my gosh. Seeing as we'll obviously have to milk a female? Oh man. The easiest way to tell them apart is to look at the horns. Males have 3 horns, while females only have 1. That easy, huh? Alright. There's also a few other things you should bear in mind. The first is that the female Fabroses are exceptionally cautious beasts. As such, you won't find many of them on the plains. If one of them sees a threat, it'll run away immediately. So you're gonna have to sneak up on it. I see. You're really pretty knowledgeable about these things, aren't you? But of course! In my younger days, I would have sometimes milked a Fabros and drink it on the spot. But I can't abandon the shop long enough to do that now. All I could do is put out a request asking someone else do it for me. Right. I think that covers everything. You got all that, Adol? Next time we're out on the plains, let's look for a female Fabros. Actually, I have a fairly good idea where you could find one. There's a patch of field where the Fabroses are known to graze. Here, let me show you. Mucho pointed to an area on the map. The spot where the females are known to graze has been marked. Well then, good luck to you. I am a man! Gotta go extra deep for it, chat. We might as well save. We made some progress. Let's ask about Landgrits. Oh, are you here about the Landgrits? This request actually came from the Governor General's office. It's too dangerous to leave that thing alone for too long. So we've been sent reward money in advance to give it to whoever defeats it. So let me know if you happen to be the one. This money's got your name on it. What else does she have to say? Good morning, Adol. Did you have a good night's sleep? You really did a fine job yesterday. There's a lot of talk around town about the reward money for mapping out the forest. There's even more talk about you. Makes me so proud to have someone so famous staying at our inn. Explorer Beaver says, drinking in the afternoon is the best. Being an explorer is such an easy job. Hello, Slash. It's been rumored for a while, but they finally announced they're offering reward money for mapping out the Great Forest. But know what's more important than money? Being alive to spend it. Problem is, if you got nothing to spend, being alive is boring. Anyway, just take it slow and see what happens, right? That's my motto. Information dealer Rouge. I'm Rouge. Not quite an information dealer, but I do have some connections to that general line of work. You wouldn't happen to be that Adol fellow who defeated the monster in the mine yesterday, would you? That fiery red hair is just as spectacular as people say. Durin, would you mind letting me borrow him for a while? 10 minutes is all I need. Not a chance. What do you want with him anyway? What do I want? Well, never you mind. If you ever need anything, or even if you don't, feel free to come see me. I'd be happy to tell you all sorts of things to you, too, for free. We talked to her again, but she had nothing more to say. Ryan says, "Oh, Leluca, you look just as stunning today as ever. If it wasn't for that loathsome rule, I'd be able to get closer to her." What do you mean a rule? What does that mean? So we'll talk to information dealer Black. A boy who's lost his memories and a suspicious information dealer. What a pair you two are. We're not here to kill you? Wait, that escalated quickly. Why is that a dialogue option, chat? I'm gonna ask who he is first, rather than say we're not here to kill you. The name's Black. I'm an information dealer who's worked in this town for quite some time. I've met you before, but it's not as if we spoke all that much then, either. Either way, nice to meet you again. Adol nodded shyly, but politely. Well, we're off to the Great Forest pretty soon, so you got anything useful on it? Maybe. How does 100 gold sound? It sounds like you won't be receiving it. Alright then, that's that. I'll be here if you change your mind. So chat, here's what we really do. We save, we get the information, and we reverse time. Thanks. The information I have is about two of the most dangerous places in the Great Forest. They're commonly known as the Forest Labyrinth and Misty Peak. It's even easier to lose your way in those areas than in the rest of the forest. Before you know it, you're walking in circles. They're not places you want to be if you can help it. I see. So how do we get through them? Damned if I know. I just know those places exist, that's it. Other than that, be careful, I guess? Oh boy. Still, suppose you can't expect any more than that for 100 gold. Either way, seems like we'll just have to head into the forest and see for ourselves. Well, that's pretty lousy advice. I don't know if we get anything special for actually paying him repeatedly. Not sure, chat. I'm like on the fence. You know what? We'll let him take the money this time. We have more than enough cash. I think we're okay. Hello, Peach. Well, if it isn't Adol, it looks like you're back to your old, perky self. I was amazed when I heard about what you did yesterday. No one would have imagined a traveler like you could defeat the monster before the army was even able to get to it. You sure showed us. And now you're going to be mapping out the Great Forest, right? I'm sure it goes without saying, but the Great Forest is a terrifying place. You be careful in there, you hear? All the information dealers are in here. I don't think there's anybody else to talk to. We'll just double check the stairs. Nothing new can really happen in that room. I'm presuming 201 is our room. We're just able to walk into it. Either that or we're just monsters that disregard privacy. I mean, either or feel kind of true. So I think that's all we have to say about those people. Hope we got cutscene immediately. So, there are a few shops in Kazdan worth mentioning. Well, we know about the item shop on our right. The blacksmith is on the left, I think. That is Billy's Curios. He sells all kinds of items, from health potions to antidotes. I have a feeling we don't really need them at the moment. And that is Thomas's armory. As the name suggests, he's your man if you need any new weapons or armor. Shall we have a look over there, then? Yes, I would actually like to do it. Oh. Well, we're here anyway, chat. Nice place, isn't it? That guy over there is its namesake, Thomas. You want to buy any weapons or armor, he's the man to talk to. Oh, game, I understand how shops work. It's fine. Next, I'll show you around the trading post. Oh? Enter the trading post directly from outside, or you could go back through the back way, down the armory stairs, I guess. If we're already there, it's faster just to go down the stairs. Come on. Can I actually buy something from you, though? So we have somebody that uses a mace and somebody that uses a lance. So presumably the general might join us at some point. I don't remember if she was a lance user or a sword user from 8. I think she had a weapon at one point. I also have the golden mace. So we haven't seen anybody that would use that yet. Apparently, if we saved up a lot of cash, it would be quite a big strength increase. Wait, what's the point of the trading post if we could get weapons and armors here? No, seriously, what's the point of the trading post? Let's talk to him. Hey kid, make sure you're fully prepared to tackle the Great Forest. Even the Romans buy weapons and armor here. How about you do the same? No. This is the Goldsmith Trading Post. There's a bunch of handy shops here. Like this smithy where you could get your weapons and armor reinforced. Okay, so we'll get different gems to upgrade gear. Got it. Interesting. Oh, that slice icon is a critical. Oh, that makes more sense now. That makes a lot more sense now. I couldn't figure out what that was. Oh, and that swirls the absorb health. Interesting. That could be fun. Okay, and then the other one that we saw in the armor is the speed icon. Speed. Okay. So probably the evasion and speed I want to keep in mind just for faster movement and also not getting hit. This blacksmith can refine ore into metals and gems if you bring him some to work with. You're going to need them too if you plan on doing any reinforcing. First, you look for some ore, then you refine it. Then you use that refined ore to give weapons and armors a nice boost. Best to keep that all in mind. Alright, so we're not going to deal with this for a while. Our goal is to probably get the strongest weapon possible. We'll save up a bit of money, and then we'll upgrade into it. Because I feel like then we wouldn't waste as many resources. That man over there is Goldsmith, the shop's owner. If you give him a bunch of one material, he'll exchange it for an item of higher quality. And best of all, he doesn't charge anything. It's definitely a service worth using. In other words, it's free. The best price of them all. Alright, so this is just how we upgrade items in general. That's fine. So we'll be doing that, I think, for a little bit. Because that does it for the shops here in Kasdan. If you're finished checking out the trading post, we could go back outside through the main entrance. Okay, so we've seen a lot of these features already in Lacrimosa. I think this one's the only one that's a little different. Because we have to refine ores into ingots, and then that boosts different stats by something. So each of these are probably elemental based.
This one is special.
This one is special indeed. So apparently it costs 10 just to upgrade, but it costs one of our ingots, which doesn't seem worth it, to be honest. And it only adds 1 attack, so that is not worth our time, I don't
Find
think.
an opening. Focus on offense.
Focus on offense, chat. Oh, so you've come about the iron ore. I appreciate your interest, but you don't seem to have enough. Come back when you brought what I've needed. Okay, so we're gonna hold on to the ore for the quest, definitely. Okay, so he's just re-explaining he can exchange materials. So coal can become iron ore. Oh boy, wait a minute. He wanted how many iron ore? Wow. Okay, we're not even close then. I was thinking he wanted coal at first. Well, this looks really familiar. We've seen the beast materials before. We almost have enough filthy water to make clear liquid somehow. Yeah, this definitely seems like a big predecessor to Lacrimosa, I must say. Talk to this guy. Jive says, something among Goldsmith's wares caught your eye. See these here? An ancient treasure and a replica of it. These two are his finest items. So we could buy a replica or an actual original and their materials. That seems like absurdly expensive. God Jackal says, 30% of all earnings, huh? Are you seriously gonna give me that much? Of course, says Explorer Swan. It's a significant risk on your part as well. True, we are challenging the dreaded forest of Celceta after all. Well, considering it's uncharted territory, I'm not expecting much in the way of guidance from you. More counting on general knowledge of the local area and its edibles, that sort of thing. So how about it? You in? If it works out, I'll be able to earn a good sum of money from it, that's for sure. But am I really going to be able to come out of this alive? Well, for now, we're not going to touch any of the subsystems. Chat loved the undulating. You go back to the weapon shop. The main entrance is the other way. Chat, it just won't let me explore. We are railroaded so hard right now, chat. It's unbelievable. Finally, we've wrapped up my grand tour of Kazdan. Ugh, what a pain. I haven't gone and lost your memories. I wouldn't have to bother showing you it all again. I guess we'll thank him for his kindness. I don't think we should pretend to be deeply offended. If it was be deeply offended, I feel like that would fit more. Oh, it was nothing. Small potatoes compared to all the money I'll make working with you. Well, that's pretty much Kazdan in a nutshell. So, time to start planning how we're gonna tackle the Great Forest. We've definitely lost our freedom, chat. Jared says, pretty amazing view, right? That's the Great Forest of Celceta, spreading out from one horizon to the other like a vast sea of trees. This is right, it's way too big. I would say I can't wait to start exploring it. I'd like to have a little more freedom back. We'll see how long that enthusiasm lasts. Though apparently you've made it back alive from there once already. Chat, he was so close to saying you've made it back in one piece. He was so close, chat. I felt like if this was an older version of the game, he would have said One Piece there. But anyway, he says, anyway, let's take a look to the northwest. Can't see it too well today because of the fog, but when it's nice out, there's a huge tree that towers over all the others. Place it about here on the map, roughly. Looks like the Great Tree of Mana over there. Also, word around the Governor's General Office is that the mouth of the large river has been found along the forest coastline. If that's true, it'd mean a river cuts right through the middle of the forest. Which would put it about here-ish? These two bits of information are pretty much all we've got to go on for the moment. Might as well check them both out. Up to you where we head first. Oh my gosh, chat, we have choices. Only things we can rely on at this point are our own two legs and a blank map. We need to leave town through the north exit to get to the Great Forest. So as soon as you're ready, let's get going. No, we never actually told the general that we were doing this. Oh, there we go. I had a feeling the right stick was the map button, but it was also disabled at the time. And then minimap, you can enlarge it. Okay, so we make the minimap bigger. That's good to know. At completion of rewards. As you explore Great Forest, blah, 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 blah. Percentage can be checked on the map, and the number of rewards are available based on value. 10 tiers and reward. So this is exactly like Lacrimosa. So I'm not going to repeat all this. We'll try to get 100% map completion, chat. That will be our goal for the stream. In general, for this game, is to try to get 100% of the map. Maybe not 100% of the quests, because some of them might be too hard or too annoying, but we'll try for map completion. I feel like that's a good starting point. We're like tumble, 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 tumble. little fenced-off area there. Oh, hello there. Soldier Jimmy says, "This is the Roman General Government Building. Civilians aren't allowed to enter, but an exception is made for those mapping the forest. That doesn't give you an excuse to go poking your nose in places doesn't belong, though." Well, he's not very friendly with us, John. Love that little scoot he does with the dash. Oh, he actually has new dialogue. My bad, chat. I wish there were more soldiers here from Rom. I want to be able to do easy work like the locals. Oh, he doesn't actually repeat the other lines. Oops. My bad, chat. But he was just complaining about being stuck with the work. Poor Teddy. Laura says, I've been told to allow you to enter whenever you'd like, but don't get cocky. You may be allowed in, but don't think that means you could just come and go wherever you please. Well, we're gonna go wherever we please. Zelda says, greetings, adult Christian. To reiterate what I said earlier, please give your reports on the map directly to me. You'll receive a portion of the reward every time you make significant progress on mapping out the forest. At certain milestones, I'll present you with a bonus in addition to your usual payment. Hope this will serve as motivation to you, although I don't wish to stress the potential rewards too much. Scoot, 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 scoot. There we go. Hello, Bateau. Wish to report your progress on the map, you should speak with the Governor General herself. Normally being able to visit is unthinkable, but such are her orders. Yep, yep, yep. We've seen other people say that. So where's the cafeteria? That's the real question, chat. Is it where that little flag is? Oops, we talked to you. Let's see, chat. Ah, this does look like the cafeteria. Somebody had a quest for us in here. Walter Tonio says, my cooking seems to have gained a reputation for being pretty okay. It's not really that great of a compliment, but I suppose it's better than not bad. Duran says, so, you're Wallace? We saw your quest on the board. That's me. So you've come to accept it then? Well, that depends on the details. Fair enough. All I ask is for you to run a little errand on my behalf. I'll give you the funds, so go to the item shop and buy me some honey potions. That's all there is to it. Wait, seriously? You can't just go there yourself. Are you really that lazy? Well, I have my reasons, let's just put it that way. So will you accept? Sure. Really? Thanks. So we just have to buy you 3 potions, is that it? Guess we'll get going then. Said you provide the funds, right? 120 brittle bone. You're kidding me. Don't people usually deal in money around here? Oh, hold on now. Don't give me that look. Might not be gold, but it's still payment. I get it. You want us to exchange this then? Exactly. If you sell those as they are, you won't get much for them. But if you exchange for something a bit more valuable at the trading post, you'll get a lot more. Trade them all for sturdy bones, and you should be able to sell those for 300 gold. And buying 3 honey potions costs exactly that, see? We may not be losing any money, but I still feel kind of cheated somehow. Come on, Adel, let's get this over with. Darn, chat, if I didn't use the other potion, we would have had enough. My bad, chat. Let's try leaving. We'll still do the little scoots, though. Oh, this is actually a room. Hato says, I'm about to go to sleep, so can you just go away, please? It's hard being in charge of the night patrol. Oh, that door's closed. That door's closed. Excuse me. Excuse me, chat. Sorry about that. Got a little tickle. I was about to say, I didn't see what happened to our minimap. I guess while we're inside buildings, that doesn't show up?
Leave it to me.
Anyway, I guess we'll just start leaving. Well, we're not gonna do whatever the game wants us to do. I refuse to play by its rules. This is, they don't call it a gold rush for nothing. The more interesting and unusual it is, the better it sells. Wish the economic climate would stay this way forever, or at least until I die. Well, that's certainly a way to look at it. Let's go ahead and buy a couple of healing potions. We'll ignore everything else for now. I think we're okay. tumble roll here and give him the potions. Here you go, from the market. Perfect, thanks. This is the stuff indeed, exactly what I was looking for. It's a wonder I managed to buy the wrong thing before. You bought the wrong thing? Yeah, the other day I went to the item shop to buy some honey potions. Somehow I wound up walking out with bitter potions instead. And those bitter potions are your reward, so here you go. I don't know who buys these things. Bitter and more expensive? Unbelievable. They're apparently high quality, so what do I know? Bottles up, gentlemen. Ah, that's the stuff. Nothing goes with food better than a good honey potion. I see. Well, glad we could be of service, I guess.
That was nothing.
That was nothing. Completed the quest, chat. Are the bitter potions the ones that revive? Oh. Well, that's pretty good. We got 3 500 heals, so that's like a full health heal. That was kind of worth it. And we're gonna be choo sliding through everything. So he's just giving us directions. There's no chance of you getting lost unless you're a moron. Wow. I'm gonna feel bad when I forget how to get there. Sandra says, "Oh my, aren't you two some fine-looking gentlemen? Would you care to have some fun with me? I'd give you the time of your life." I think we should say no to that, chat. Information dealer Mouse says, "Come, get the latest scoops. I've got the latest on the prettiest lady in town, Governor General Griselda. How about it? I'll sell it to you for the cheap." You're still at this? You made the scoop up, I bet. Ah, it's you, Durin. Didn't expect you to run into you here. Whatever. You can't prove it's not true unless you've heard it. You're not hearing it unless you pay up. That's only fair. So how about it? I'll tell you for a mere 100 gold. It's a steal. Sure, we'll lose money for it. Whatever. Thanks. Well, prepare to be amazed. Governor General Griselda loves cats. Ugh, I knew it. What kind of scoop is that? Besides, where's your evidence? The other day, I saw her trip over a cat that was lying in the middle of the road. Oh, we did see that cat earlier. Got mad at her and started to hiss. She gently apologized and started stroking its head. The way she stroked it, the way she spoke to it is what I meant to say. The way she looked at it, she's a cat lover. She's gotta be. That doesn't prove anything. It's nothing but hearsay. It's stupid hearsay to boot. Chat, I wonder if the cat is actually going to be important or not. Like, it'll be like somebody transformed or something random. Or it'll come from the forest. I knew this would be a waste of time. Come on, Adol. Well, I think that's how you leave. There's a quest icon over here, which I think is for the iron ore. Hello, horse. Well-built horse, says Snort. Give it a leaf, give it a flower, pull its mane. That just seems mean. If we pull its mane, do we just get kicked? Because, I mean, Adol kind of deserves it. It seems offended. Wow. Like, when you try to give it something. You don't have any now, but you could have some if you stop being so lazy. Wow. You wish with all your heart that something would magically poof into your hands, but alas, you are not a wizard. You still don't have any. Okay, so we apparently have a relationship system with the horse, so let's undo pulling the mane, which just seemed kind of mean anyway. I was just kind of curious what would happen, chat. Aren't you the one who took down the monster here the other day? Looking for the head miner? He's short way past the entrance. Now let's talk to the miner. Maybe we could convince him to do something. Monsters is still showing up in the tunnel where we found the ruin. I'm told that the Romans will be taking control of the ruin itself, so we're not to mess with it. Either way, we're just leaving the whole route be for now. Oh well, just gotta put all that behind us and get back to work. Head miner says, "Hey there. Thanks again for the help yesterday. The area beyond here is dangerous, so we sealed it off for now. But I'm sure you'll be fine. You're on your own now, though, from here on out. Hate to say it, but we can't come and help you if anything happens." Wait, we're not allowed to go back inside? Hey, you didn't seal it off, I just went in. You're a liar. You're a liar. Right, chat? We are definitely able to come back here. So much for sealing it off, unless he means like literally just the ruins. Just gonna shake my head at him. Hey, we got more iron ore. That works. Kind of what I wanted to come there for. Alright, do we still have anything we want to say to the giant rocks, or do we need to come back? Oh, the rocks are cleared. Sorry, this is off limits right now. Rid says I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Okay, so they did clear up the rocks, chat, so we don't have to do a quest for that. Yeah, I think the ore is the rare material from the coal, given how Lacrimosa worked. But we still need a lot of ore. Oh, it's a Picard, I think. Beer raised Picard says Pui and then hiccup. Oh, we could just be mean to it for no reason. Let's not do that. Drooling dog says drool woof. Pull its ears. Wow, we could just be such monsters to the animals. Lucier says, despite being a Picard, this little guy drinks like a miner after a hard day's work. Seems to enjoy it so much I can't help but give him more and more. That's not good for him. I know it's not. I really need to stop feeding his habit, don't I? She's getting the animals drunk, chat. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, we are allowed in this building. Hammer says, I don't like the Romans. You have to look at Leo to see a perfect example of why. They're only concerned with their own image. All talk and no action. The young man who defeated the monster in mine recently, he didn't ask for anything in return. Adol, was it? The Romans could stand to learn a few things from him. I know, she's making the Picard very drunk, chat. I don't entirely agree with that. Oh, I love the light shimmering on the wall. That is a classic PSP thing. Irene says, that red hair, might you be Adol? You seem so kind, yet you have the strength to defeat a monster. You're simply the dreamiest. Actually,
My turn.
we talk as other people. Do we get different dialogue? No. Okay, I was just curious. We had to test that, chat. Hello, random stranger we broke into the house of. Sophie says, the mines chief's daughter, Ada, is such a fine young lady. Ever since her mother died a few years ago, she's been trying her hardest to take care of the family in her place. I'm sure it's difficult for her, but she never lets it show. She's always cheerful and positive. It's almost infectious. Womanist problem, stop getting the animals drunk. Very true, chat. Oh, I meant to ask chat, like, what do you think of the position and the size of the box? I might tweak the look of it a little more, just to kind of clean it up, especially with the borders. But I was just curious if you would enjoy this format going forward. Figured I'd poll the audience, as we're coming to, I'm not gonna say the end of the stream. We'll go a little further. We should at least explore the forest, but we're at a almost logical stopping point. Ada says, all right, time to get started on today's housework. I think my issue with it is not that I don't know what to do programmatically, it's that I don't have an idea of what to do. Agnes says, I'm always nervous around cats. There's something about this one that just draws me in. Affectionate cat says meow. Well, we have to find a lot of fruits and nuts for all these animals, chat. Natalie says, I still can't do it. I still can't get used to life here. It's been 2 years since I moved here with my family, and I still just can't get used to it. I'm hopeless, I know. Scoot, scoot, scoot. I love it. It's just little dashes, chat. Love it. We're gonna be hearing that sound effect all game. Minmi says, when's daddy coming home? He's never coming home, small child. Nora says, it might be a bit early, but I suppose I should be thinking about what to do for dinner tonight. My husband needs the energy to work after all. A good housewife must always be mindful of her family's needs. Okay. Chat's okay with the size and position. This one wanted to take up too much of the important areas. I figured the upper right would be a safe place to put it. Soldier Lauren says, I can't wait to finish work and start drinking. It is truly what keeps me going. Soldier Ralph says, Governor General Griselda is so beautiful, isn't she? Those cool eyes of hers are like gems. Oh, did you want to pass through here? Sorry, I can't let you do that. You need the permission of the governor to leave Celceta. Wait, are we still not permitted to leave? But how did I not get... Oh, maybe I have to go through the northwest. I was like, how did I not get permission to leave this place yet? A large notice is displayed advertising at a job to drop the blah, 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 blah. We're basically just looking for territory. That's fine. Nothing new there. Really doubtful, but did we get any new quests? Oh, and then it puts clear on the board. Okay. At least we know that for the future. Scoot, scoot, scoot. There we go, chat.
Fine!
Out of my way, you! I'm assuming this is the mustachioed man. Indeed it is. Oh. Oh, man, it's the unlikable general and his 2 comedy henchmen. I just love those characters, chat. I'm so glad all 3 of them are on the screen at the same time. We went, uh-oh, here comes trouble. Oh, it's you, Adol, was it? I've just been ordered to start work on a map of the Great Forest by the Governor General herself. I hear you were told to do the same, but now that I'm on the case, you might as well as just go home.
Sancho!
Don't people say no one ever comes out of the Great Forest alive, Sancho? Are we gonna be okay?
Come on now.
Not if we actually try to keep up with the commander's madness. If we do what he says for a while, though, we can just pretend to get lost and breathe easy.
Fools!
Imbeciles! You're pathetic! That reward money will be ours, and then our praises will be sung throughout the land. You hear me? Come on, we're leaving.
Sir.
Well, they're doomed. I don't want to save them, chat. Yes, we've got competition, though I really don't think we have much to worry about. Whatever. Let's just forget about that awkwardness and move on. We've got a map to make. It's been 5 years since I took up this post. I'm a long way from home. After all this time, I still can't get used to it. Commander Leo's as energetic as ever. The 2 soldiers with him seem to have been conscripted from around here. They have my deepest sympathies. Okay, that was kind of funny, chat. I like that. Soldier Andy says, "Oh, you must be Adol, who took care of the incident at the mine yesterday. That red hair is a dead giveaway." It's like, oh, I can recognize an anime protagonist on sight. Actually, haven't I seen you passing through here once before? Yeah, I'm sure I have. We don't get enough visitors for me to forget a face too easily, much less one topped off with hair like that. And you've gone out into the Great Forest too, if I'm not mistaken. So you know better than most just how dangerous that place is. You got some guts to want to go back for more, I'll give you that. Doesn't seem like you're doing it purely for the reward money either. Well, best of luck to you, you're gonna need it. Well, chat, we're gonna scoot our way to the next monument. Chat is just gonna have to ask if it's a monolith in the meantime. Beast Plains. Right then, it's almost time for us to get started exploring the Great Forest. Before that, though, we've had a bit of a warm-up at the mines, but the monsters in the Great Forest are on a different level altogether. Let's give you a few pointers on combat techniques. Right, we know about the air combos. Apparently it heals you to do air combos? That's kind of interesting. We know about the skill finish. Excellent kill, defeated foe using the type it's weak against. Oh, that makes more sense. Because that's all we did without skills. Flash Guard, we were seeing that. Guard just as an enemy attacks, executed Flash Guard, damage is nullified. Yeah, see, that was weird, because in Lacrimosa, you don't have, like, a pure guard button. Or at least, I didn't play with a pure guard button. It was more like a parry. You only had a parry in Lacrimosa. So actually having a real guard is kind of interesting. Flash move is just evade when the enemy's about to hit you, and it puts everything in slow-mo. We want a Flash Guard for crits, though. I think it'll be a bit harder to fish for the evade punish, though. But we'll see. It says enemies drop money. We get to see the different icons. Life energy of the orbs. Makes sense. Chat just misses Soraya. I know how it is. He says, I guess that's about everything. All that's left for you is to try them out in an actual battle. Got split hair. What a weird reward. Well, we're getting an okay amount of cash, I guess, from them. We're at 274 gold at the moment. It's like 5 gold to kill. Let's keep an eye out for things that we could destroy. Speaking of which, he's found the coal. I mean, it's nice that we can still kind of swim here, although it doesn't seem to serve much of a purpose at the moment. Let's take a look at the map. Oh, there's this mysterious herb to collect. Probably another gathering point if I had to guess. I guess when you kill it with Rising Edge, you get a very dramatic zoom in. Well, we got more flowers. We beat up the flowers, chat. We did need that. Chat, I'm half wondering if it was worth raising the difficulty, because I didn't realize this would be more like Lacrimosa. Because I felt like Lacrimosa was like slightly too easy. At least after a certain part of the game. So, like, I think for now I'll continue with normal, but I am thinking about hard mode now. Ooh, those enemies have no chance against us. Oh. Wait, you have 3 horns. Aren't you the female? Oh, I'm sorry, you're the male. You're right. 1 horn for females. Now I'm remembering. Also, I feel like there'd be a better way to tell other than the horns, to be honest, but, you know, that's fine. We'll just get the milk from it. We didn't get, like, the dramatic kill angle. But we're getting a lot of iron ore, which is good for us. Oh, we did actually juggle him a little bit at the end. That was kind of nice. So if we hold still, how quick do we health regen in this game? I think it scales a little bit over time, but it is kind of slow at the moment. We'll keep that in mind. I got that nice aerial hit on him, chat. I just love him flying in the air afterwards, chat. There's something about that that's very amusing. Tumble, 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 tumble. So we're almost at 500 gold again, so we pretty much made all of our money back, and we're just collecting ore for later. Phew, we haven't even traveled that far, and I'm already tired. Here's the tip, Adel. When you feel tired, it's important to stop moving and rest for a while. If you do that, you'll feel better in no time. Aw, Durin, we already know about how to heal in Ys. It's fine. Stand still for long enough in outside areas, the party will put away their weapons. In this state, they'll recover health slowly. Oh, and with the 2 of us fighting, working together is really important. So feel free to give me orders if you need to. Yep, I figured out how to do 2 orders. I mean, when I put them on evasion, he did actually seem to avoid getting hit. So, I mean, there's that, I guess. That's about all I've got for the moment. Come on, Adol, let's keep up the pace. It's not too bad so far. It would be more interesting once we get some more combat moves, I think. It's a shame I can't uppercut the spinner, though. Lots of meter for us, chat. Lots and lots of meter. Oh, I actually parried him there. And I flash moved him. There we go, chat. I proved I could do it, briefly. Stop that. Take that, flower. I love juggling them like that, chat. So it seems like the small life orbs just literally give us like 1 health, but it seems to go to our AI partner more often than not, which kind of sucks, because he's not really injured. There we go, chat. I'm not sure how to flip in the air. I'm not sure if I have to hit evade or not. There we go. I got a little injured there, but I'm still getting used to the tumbles. I just have to tell myself that it's a different button for the guard. I think that's the big thing. Because before, when I was tapping the skill button, that was like the parry. So I think my fingers are still pressing the skill button like it's a parry. So I have to tell myself that's not really a thing anymore. I think what we'll do, chat, is we will just try to get some more items in general. How close are we to getting the other objective? Because we're just going to try to clear it out. So we got 8 iron ore. We could convert, I think, these 2 or these 20 into 2 of those. We're still a bit far away from our other objective. There's also a monster roaming the plains somewhere. So I think our goal is to complete one of the side quests. I doubt we'll reach the Great Tree in this session, but we'll try to get a little closer to some of our other quests. Well, I murdered that harvest point big time. Not too bad, chat. And again, I cannot wait until we get more skills. I am also not sure why it gives us the dramatic zoom in when we murder that thing. But you know, whatever it wants. I think we could get new gear around 800 gold, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, there's a quest over here. Oh, there's the female. So she saw a threat and she ran away. Well, looks like it spotted us. Guess we'll need to be really careful to stay out of its line of sight. Suppose we'll just have to wait, come back and try again. Alright, looks like it's back. Now, Mucha said female proboscis are really skittish, so we need to approach it from behind very carefully this time. Oh, wow, that was too close? I even did the walk animation. Okay, so I guess it's not kidding. I thought I went pretty slow that time, chat. Alright, so let's arc, I guess, more while moving slowly. Like, now I'll walk away from it more. Oh, come on, really? I mean, chat, I'm even going slow on purpose. Okay, fine. I'll angle it a bit better next time, I guess. Really good peripheral vision. I agree, chat. Now, let's try this again. There we go. Feeling Faros is standing calm. Well, looks like we managed to get behind it without noticing. Let's get milking before it bolts away. How would you milk it by surprise? This doesn't make any sense. I just... Surprise! We're just gonna milk you? I feel like you just kick us in the face. Apparently it likes it. It gave us the heart. Tamed the Favros milk, and now it has run away. Man, she's a jittery one. Took her long enough to notice us. I don't think you can surprise milk people, chat. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I don't think that's a thing. See, I think the big issue now is that, like, I'm used to jumping in Lacrimosa, so I'm hitting what would be the jump button and then nothing happens, and I'm like, oh. It's not a thing in this game. Okay, so you can let go of guard. Okay, so you can still, I call it parry fishing. I don't know if it has like a real game term or not, but like sometimes I'll block a multi-hit attack on the first hit on purpose, and then while it's doing a multi-hit, I let go of guard and then re-click guard again with the intent of like parrying not the first hit, which would require timing, but all the later hits. And if I do it too early, then I just re-guard. So it looks like it kind of works in this game. Like, it's not perfect, but it definitely could do things. Oh, he's going in to kill. Oh, that enemy's too high up. That's a shame. Oh, no. Not bad. Aerial finish. There we go. Ooh, I was trying to dodge him there. Did not quite work. Nice, we leveled up though. So the timing for the instant guard into dodge roll is actually a little sneaky. I'm kind of hitting... I don't know if you have to hit guard first and then evade, or evade and then guard. It might be evade and then guard. I'll have to double check how much I was moving before and after. We found another monolith. And a cutscene, apparently. Weird. I could sense beasts all around us before, but it's like they're all gone. Oh, did I find a boss by accident this quickly? Oops. Wait, is that... Yeah, sure enough, I heard about this from a colleague of mine. He said there are places in the Great Forest where spirit tree saplings grow. Monsters will never approach them. What's a spirit tree? Well, supposedly some god who lived in this area planted them, or so the story goes. Figured it was all a load of nonsense, but... Well, if nothing else, this seems like an ideal place to take a breather. Give me a hand setting this up, would you? Or we're setting up like a crazy 10 again, aren't we? You know what? That's actually surprisingly normal. That
All right.
we didn't have like the 60 palm leaf tree tent cabin thing we set up in a second. This seems like something we'd actually be carrying on our person. It says, all right, we should probably set up a tent every time we find a sapling. These could be our bases of operations or something. The sun's been down for a while, so what do you say to resting here for the night? Well, I don't really have a choice. That night, enveloped in the clear air of the forest and the fragrance of the spirit tree, Adol felt his body drift into a deep, relaxing sleep. One of the memories sealed in the back of Adol's mind was restored. Oh no, chat. A tower. Not the tower. We didn't get any stat bonuses from it. Ah, that was a great night's sleep. But only for me, looks like. You're looking pretty groggy yourself. You have a nightmare? Adol described the memory he regained. Hey, chat, remember in Lacrimosa when we couldn't tell the other people about our memory? Like, we tried every time and nobody believed us. Is this guy actually gonna believe us? A tower? Huh, interesting. Never heard of one there being one out in the forest, but I guess there must be if you remember it that distinctly. Wow, chat, he actually just straight up believes us. Is he gonna betray us? Like, he is going along with us way too easily, chat. So he's ringing some alarm bells to me. Is he gonna be party traitor? Like, what is happening? Why are the party members actually agreeing with us? Yeah, I was gonna say, is he the secret final boss? I don't know. We'll find out, Kirk. I am very distrustful of him now. I'm like, first of all, he's in it for the money. He's got shady morals. And he believes us and what we're saying. So he obviously is not sharing with us some very pertinent information. There's something about his backstory, Chad. We're until that gets resolved, I will not trust him. So anyway, he says, either way, if you're resting your saplings helps get your memory back, we should do it every time we stumble across one. Nearby memory fragments on the map can't do the following function. Fallen primers will be revived. All status elements cured. HP will regenerate. Charges are extra gauge. Memory fragments in the surrounding areas are now visible. So there's one this way. But it's on the other side there. Well, I want to explore a little bit further. But I think we're almost at a good stopping point. I think our goal will be, once we get the memory, I think we'll pause. But I want to see what's over here first. Like, why can't we go this way?
Find an opening! Focus on offense!
Seems very intent on following me versus attacking, which is a bit disappointing. Might as well get a little extra money while we're here. So I could potentially purchase an upgrade now. I'm not sure how much that's worth it, though. I think we went this way before, but I'll take these items either way. That reminds me, I have to press in the left stick to see their information. So that name's an Orenjo. Weak to strike. Makes sense. Ratini has no weaknesses other than being murdered. Ooh. An enemy I could potentially just hit with this would be fun. There we go. Skill finish, chat. Nice, and we got Duran to level up off of that. Love that strike we do, chat. So now we are getting closer to getting some other upgrades. I forget how much the armor was, but I'm not in a rush for that. I mean, generally when I play chat, unless it's a game where I have to go a very, very long time without being able to heal, I will almost always rush the offense. Because the more damage I do, the faster I kill. And therefore, the less reason I need defense in the first place. Now we're getting close to having enough ore, I think, which is good. We're just gonna see a lot of the dramatic zoom in, chat. Not enough rising edge. We're getting a decent amount of coal out of this, not too bad. So it seems like this area... Oh, I was gonna say it's a dead end, but it keeps going. Is there a way to zoom out the map? I mean, I could change the elevation here. Because if you remember, chat, in Lacrimosa, we were able to kind of see the whole world map at once. But I'm not seeing that option on that map menu so far. Which is a little concerning. But we'll just take that into consideration for now. So unfair, chat. Love it. Again, we're getting a lot of supplies there, so maybe we'll be able to make some potions with that stuff later. I do miss being able to jump, though. I feel I want to press it every time. Actually, this area looks familiar. Oops, am I going back to the entrance? I mean, I don't really care one way or another. I'll just get the upgrades now. It doesn't really impact me too badly either way. Yeah, I think I went back to the entrance by accident. That's fine. So if I really need to, I could just fast teleport there. There's this area over here I haven't been to, though. We'll keep it in mind. Let's go get a weapon upgrade, since we're here. Not sure if we can help the other guy out or not. How many ores are we at? 11. Nah, we're still shy. Not sure if there's any other... Oh, we could turn in the milk quest. That's right. Oh, I went in the wrong entrance. The place we're looking for is upstairs. Let's see how much more damage we can add to ourselves, out of curiosity. So this is another 19 damage. I mean, to me, that seems worth it. We could take 15 less damage. Yeah, let's just get that upgrade, chat. Like, just more damage. Let's hand in the other quest since we're here. I see we're able to milk a Fabros. Excellent. Yep, and it's fresh too. Hand it over Fabros milk. Then I must taste it right away. This unique punchy taste. How I've missed it. I'm gonna try to make my new drink right away. Behold, the Fabros milkshake. Gentlemen, a toast to its successful completion. Sure, why not? Adol, Duran, and Mucho hold their glasses together and drank the Fabros milkshake. Oh yeah, my sword looks kind of big. You're right, chat. I wasn't paying attention to Adol until just now. I was focused on the dialogue. But yeah, I do like that they have different graphics. That is a nice touch. This is, well... Tell them it tastes wonderful. There's no need to lie now. You won't hurt my feelings. This is quite frankly rather revolting. Certainly unique, I'll give you that, but that gamey tang really gets stuck in your nose. Couldn't have said it better myself. I don't know what went wrong. The recipe seemed perfect. Either way, I still need to thank the two of you for going to the trouble of getting the milk for me. Here's the reward I promised. Oh look, chat, we're at 1,000 gold again. And don't give up, you'll get it. Haha, but of course, this is nothing. I recover from missteps like this all the time and at record speed. I am a man!
Job well done.
Job well done, chat. So we're still shy of purchasing the other item, but we do know that if we upgrade the bones into their other component, we are aware of the fact that they can give us 300 gold. So let's try to get another weapon since we're here. We have to go talk with him, I think. So we'll leave some of the basics there for now. This should be enough. If I did math correctly in my head. Oh, you're not the person I want to talk to anyway, but we could probably still sell what we have on us. So we could sell the sturdy bone. Excellent. We don't even have to sell all of them. I think that should be enough. Yeah, that 1k gold is definitely going to go towards more offense. Always be smashing, chat. Always be smashing. So I don't think we can use any of these weapons, which is fine. Because these look like they're for different characters. Like, there's no way we're supposed to use these. Okay, so it just auto-equips it if we go through that way, which is good. So we don't have any accessories, which would have been kind of nice to have, but you know what? We're doing more damage, chat. This is fun. Lots of tumbles, chat. Okay, instead of walking all the way back, let's spare the chat a little bit. Let's go to this teleport. I'm gonna walk south though from here. We can regather some supplies since we're here. We should be getting pretty close to the iron. Should be getting pretty close to the iron ore. Oh, this guy's actually injuring me. Stop that.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
I think what I need to do is switch my skill button. I think I see what the issue is. I think I've identified what the issue is with controls. We learned Sonic Slide. Interesting. So these skills can level by using them repeatedly, so we'll keep that in mind, I suppose. Okay, I think I know what I need to do between streams. I think the issue is that, like, the button needed to swap characters, I think should be the back buttons, not the front buttons. I think if I had to identify an issue with the default controls, just because I have to use the skill button really often, and it feels weird hitting the furthest button to do it. Sonic Slide's not bad. Feels a little weird, I would say. But fortunately, we are able to change the controls. Wow, that's just It's just unfair. Just gonna scoot on by. Nice. Managed to time that well. Oop, too early. Sonic Slide's not bad for group kills. And again, he seems to be the one that's good against these monsters. So that's good. Okay, let's take another look at the map. So we didn't end up going down here last time, so let's go see what this does. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure we start doing the charge attack a bit more, just because I feel like if we're at a boss, it helps if we don't have to do some hits to charge up our meter. Ooh, what an excellent dodge. Again, I'm just looking to rebuild meter specifically here. Easy kills. Let's recover health a little bit, while our companion just kind of does whatever he wants. Well, I should move slightly closer so he can kill those enemies. He can probably take them out. Oh, he's no longer caring about them. It is what it is, chat. By the time I get some health, he should be healed a bit, at least. Apparently he yawns. Yeah,
We should get going.
give him some health. Let's see, what was down here? Ooh, another place for ore. This is good. Ooh, 3 iron ore, chat. We're really close to the 20 we need for it. And this might be a boss. So I'm thinking if this is a boss, we'll stop on this one. Look at you. Langritz, no weaknesses.
Here I go!
We're giving the AI some time to get extra hits. Easy fight, chat. Easy with those upgrades. Langritz was defeated. Ooh, a double dodge. Not bad. I think I'm starting to get used to the controls a little bit. Again, I'll probably swap for personal preferences, the skill button, everything else. Contained iron ingots. And that is a lot of iron ore. That might be exactly what we need. Now, we might have actually just hit 20 just off of that. Oh, we're so close. We're at 19. But I think we can exchange up to 20 without any big issues. So why don't we head back towards the north, because there should be a monument / monolith. Take advantage of that. That poor enemy did not really stand a chance against our new weapons, but you can see, chat, if we'd focused defense, that fight would have taken a while, and that would not have been acceptable. I just love that you could just kind of juggle him almost forever. Now my question is, if we go to the campsite, is there just like an ore deposit like right around here? Oh. Forest of Dawn. It appears to be a new area altogether. Well, I should at least go get that treasure chest if it lets me. Trees sure are dense here. Looks like we're in the heart of the forest now. Sure, you already know this, but this is where the real danger starts. Not many go past this and live to tell about it. It's bad enough you lose your sense of direction, but then you also lose sense of time on top of that. And the beasts in here know all kinds of dangerous tricks. It's better to watch out for being poisoned and stuff too. Still, you made it out of here alive once before on your own. This time you've got me with you. So what the heck, right? Let's dive in and see what we can find. Just make sure you pace yourself and we'll be fine. Absolute destruction, Oh, there's actually a day-night cycle. That's kind of nice. Oh, we know about most of these ailments. I think this fortune is new. Oh, curse makes enemy attacks always critical. Oh, that's what it did in the other game. Okay, we'll keep the rest in mind. Well, we found another monolith. It looks like there's just an immediate thing we could do right here. So yeah, what I'm doing there is just using the charge attack to build a lot more SP. Let's get rid of the glitchy graphics. Can't talk today. So there's some enemies down there that want to fight us, but let's touch the light, chat. Uh-oh, baby Adel, chat. Adel's father says, "You did well today, Adel." "Yeah, I'm fine. This is nothing." Oh, wow, Adel's actually speaking? Gasp. "But you're still a child, so you need to take care of yourself." "Your mother up in heaven would never forgive me if you were to get hurt." "Mm-hmm. Daddy, who's that?" "Hmm? Oh, he's a traveling merchant. He comes and stays here for a while, a few times each year. He has all kinds of interesting stories to tell. He brings them to us like souvenirs in places of actual souvenirs most of the time." "Interesting stories? Do you want to hear some? We could go talk to him together late." "Adel, where did you go?" "Gracious, he even left his basket behind. He's usually such a serious boy, but it seems he's still his father's child." Adel's an adolescent. I was waiting for that one, chat. You didn't let me down. It came up eventually. I'm proud of you, chat. You did it. Adel's father says, I certainly hope he doesn't take after me too much. Everywhere I go, I set people on fire. I'm a monster." Adel's base strength increased by 1. Okay. So I'm really just looking for one quick ore deposit. I'll take the plants. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't seem like we're coming across more ore, which is a bit disappointing. But there is a chest here. Antidote powder. So we can't cross this gap, so we have to return the way we came anyway. Multi-kill. So even though they're resistant to us, it doesn't really help them at all. I don't think I really want to go down there quite yet. Wow, when we have really high damage, this is kind of unfair to everything. We got iron ore and silver ore. Hello. That one-shot me, what? Whoa, 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 hello. Ys is coming to play, chat. Did you see that? Wow, oh, okay. I guess the game is not fooling around anymore. Wasn't kidding. just got nuked. Like, there's just no, I couldn't even react. I was like, oh, it's just some guy off screen. I don't have to really care. Wow. Even that shockwave is enough to damage us. Well, for now, we'll take coal times 30 and we'll try to leave. That is certainly going to prove to be an interesting challenge. So, I think what we should do, since I'm going to call it a stream here anyway, why don't we take that teleport back real quick? Okay, so it can only... Oh, it has to be of this, that's right, the same color. So I can't teleport from that one, but I can teleport from this one. Interesting. So I think we have all we need to get 2 quests out of the way, so we might as well do it. So let's go hand them in the order that would be useful to us. So let's talk to the yeah, I was about to say innkeeper, the waitress. Wow, you defeated Legrance? Amazing, here's your reward money, 2,000 gold. Good work, keep it up. Fair on the Plains, finished. So, if we give him the iron ore, we'll end up at 5,000. That's a lot. Can we get anything good off of that, perhaps? I mean, that's a significant amount of money, chat. Like, that is not to be underestimated how useful that could be to us. Let's go ahead and give him the 20 iron ore. Oh, so you've come about the iron ore. Looks like the goods are genuine. Well then, I'll purchase your 20 pieces of iron ore for 5,000 gold. Wait, we can haggle? Oh, 5,000 gold is not enough for you. You're quite the negotiator, I'm impressed. Well then, how about 5,500 gold? I'll try one more time, let's get greedy. You're quite the tough customer. 6,000 gold and not a bit more. Yeah, haggled him, chat. Haggled him hard. He'll just get mad, I feel, if we get any further. Look at that, chat. Squeeze that money out of him. Got him. Been a pleasure doing business with you.
That's one down.
Well, I think we could definitely afford some upgrades now. So let's go back up here and see what we can purchase. Since money is no longer an obstacle to us. So both of these characters can buy it, so I have no reason not to get both. Oh, I kind of hit the cancel there. I should have actually hit another button just to auto-equip. Oops, I'll get used to that eventually. So we're already kind of way too tanky for the first area. So that's good. Now we have a reason to do the reinforce. So we have ingots. So if I reinforce the sword with an ingot, what does it do? +1 damage. Okay. Sure. We can reinforce the armor as well for extra defense. I'm not gonna do that. Chat, we're gonna improve the ingots that we have. So I can refine coal plus iron ore equals ingot. I can also get more silver ore plus coal and get silver ingot. So eventually I have a feeling what we should be doing is just waiting. We should save our coal up so we could get the super rewards. Because it seems like we need that for everything. So we'll keep that in mind. But we might as well do more damage. So why don't we test our weapon, and then I feel like that's a good stopping point. So we have to keep in mind that we can only travel between points of the same color. And these are yellow, so I could go from yellow to yellow. But the next area is blue, so I can't go directly to the other one. But I can teleport nearby to places that have it. Let's test it out on these random enemies. That's an enemy that's supposed to be resistant to us. Doesn't really seem like it. Wow, I'm taking very little damage comparatively. I think I was taking 15 or so before. It's kind of weird doing the charge attack though. It feels a little unnatural. I remember you could kind of do the same thing in Ys, but I think you didn't have to hold the attack button. So I think for Lacrimosa, they made that a bit simpler. It feels a little weird to kind of charge it between combat. I can see what they were going for, though. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. So we have a big old swamp area to the north of us we're going to have to take care of. So I think for now, let's take a pause here. And kind of save. And let's just collect our thoughts about the game so far. So let's switch over to the end of the stream. Talk about the game. Every early Ys, every level counts, modern Ys, every item counts. Very true. I definitely feel like they put more emphasis on the gear, which is not like a bad thing. It's just a little different than the other one is. Oh, I apparently had both Ys games running at the same time. But it was okay with it, apparently. So, I mean, I didn't notice any slowdown on my end, to be honest. So, I'm assuming it streamed okay. But let's see. Thoughts and feelings. I'm kind of on the fence if I want to raise the difficulty. I probably could. I'm just thinking about it. Do I want to do Nightmare? Probably not. I could probably do hard mode. I'm just thinking about it. I have to get you guys the sound clips because we are seeing so many opportunities to talk about the monoliths. There's going to be so many, chat. So that's definitely a voice clip I'm going to have to aim for. In terms of feel of the gameplay, I feel like it's pretty close to Lacrimosa. It's like a simpler Lacrimosa, Which is, like, not a bad thing. Like, definitely if you're working your way into playing Lacrimosa, this game would be kind of fun to play. I do miss jumping around. And obviously we don't have Sahad, who is the best character in the game, possibly of all the games. He is so broken. It takes what would be more of a traditional, like, block button, and it does hold you in place to block. So that's more how I thought Lacrimosa would play. So it's kind of interesting to see that they moved away from that in the later games, so that it's more based off of fast, agile dodging, versus this one I could kind of just tank the hits. And then there's some, like, parry fishing, as I said before. I think it's a little harder to maybe get the evade plus guard combo, because if you spam guard, it holds you in place. Whereas the other game, if I spam the equivalency of parry, I could just do that while constantly attacking anyway. So I could just get random parries, like, on purpose, like, but still continue my offense. It's like a similar kind of concept in this game. It's just a slightly different approach. In terms of story, I mean, we got set up with, like, the obvious joke villain and his companions, which I'm not a fan of. But as we get further, maybe we'll come across more interesting villains, and I'm sure there's other characters we'll come across. Sadly, I was kind of thinking of Kingdom Hearts briefly. I don't normally talk about games like Kingdom Hearts, but I was thinking, like, in the beginning when there was, like, the puzzle pieces shatter, it's like your memory coming apart, and I was thinking, like, Naminé from Kingdom Hearts 2. I guess we'll see if she plays a similar role, in the sense that there will be somebody that can kind of manipulate our memories and or fix them. I'm curious if one of the people from the anime intro is indeed going to fulfill that role. In terms of expectations for the rest of the game, I'm just hoping that we continue to get a lot of moves, because I feel like the skills make the game feel a lot more fresh. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, we got a party system, so I'm not sure if we can have another party member. It looks like we'd probably have room for 3 or 4. But keep in mind, it's the PSP, so I'm not sure how grand scale they want to have the parties, if it's going to be capped at 2 or 3. But I'm enjoying it so far. And I think we'll continue playing, as I said before. And it'll be kind of weird, because the next game after this will be kind of like in between this game and something like Origin. It'll be closer to Origin, but not quite Origin. So we'll still experience different kinds of gameplay styles. I'm thinking at some point I'll do, like, a quick one-off game, because I know some people had wanted me to play Monster Boy at some point, and I said it's not too long of a game. I could probably stream it. So at some point, I don't know if it'll be on the weekends or the weekdays, we'll switch over to that. Yeah, I would imagine they'll probably stick to at least 3 party members, just to have the 3 weapon type system. I imagine they'll probably do that, but who knows? Maybe they won't. Maybe you'll actually have to choose what weapon to use as Adol. Not really sure. I know one of the games you do, but I'm not as familiar with it. That reminds me, I'm going to look more into the history of Ys 4 to talk about it. Not like the plot. I don't really want to spoil the plot for myself. But from my understanding, different companies took it over after doing the original release. So I'd like to talk a little bit about that next time. So I'll put that as a note. Take a look into. Yeah, there's quite a few versions of it. So this one is made by the original company. I guess it would be Falcom. The sequel. Well, not sequel. I guess the reimagining would be a better phrase. But for now, I think that is all. We cleared Ys 2, so we did pretty good on that regard. Ys 3, we got to see what the bosses are kind of like, and I think I'm getting a feel for the game again. I might tweak some settings, some controls a little bit, just because I prefer to have active buttons in the front rather than the back. It's just a personal preference. Otherwise, I think the controls are okay. I mean, I'm always going to miss moving the camera and also jumping. I love jumping for no reason. So I definitely miss the jumping. But for now, I'd just like to say thank you all for watching. I do appreciate the comments throughout, and hopefully you are all having a good time. And for now, I'm going to say hopefully you have a good day or a good night, depending on the time zone.